Hello, everyone!
Boy, hi, everybody! What's going on?
Welcome back to Esthara Chronicles. This is our 1 year anniversary. I believe our 25th episode.
Can you guys believe we've been doing this for 1 year?
It's crazy. I don't feel it. It's insane. But we have. I hope everything is okay with the sound. If you notice,
you hear me?
Jesus. If you notice that the music is too loud or too low, or my voice is too high or too low, please write in chat because I don't know. I have my, I gotta adjust the sound and everything. So do say immediately once you see something wrong. That's number one. Number two is, for those of you who don't know, I'm your absolutely the cruelest living my villain era, biggest, baddest dungeon dummy mommy, okay? Sylfania.
Missing the black makeup, you guys.
Yeah,
Next time.
Didn't hear what you said, but sure. Then we have.
You're the baddest bitch in town.
I am the baddest bitch in town.
Totally, it was a compliment. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. Okay, so we have Max Obsidian played by Thanture, Mads. He has just recently come back from the dead. So
Unfortunately,
he is not changing his character. Before that, Mads, please, what is on your hoodie?
What is you? Were you
Skulls?
holding this in?
Okay, those are skulls. I was worried. It looked like fur
I
from
actually
here.
thought it could have been like a wolf T-shirt.
Yeah,
as well,
it
actually.
looked like fur from here, and I was just like, "Are you literally
No,
feeding
it's
me?"
flame skulls.
Okay, are you feeding me content to bully you with? But okay. The other person that we have here is Sildana Markuth, played by
Hello,
Zamdani,
everybody.
who most of you know.
I'm your zombie boy around town here.
Yeah, zombie boy with them titties.
Them titties.
Then we have, yeah, jiggle. Then we have Fervor and Dickens, played by Gabe.
There are two skulls and backs.
He has more skulls? Or is it just the one?
Yeah, just the two in the front.
Oh.
I'd argue three. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
there are possibly three inside of them.
Ooh, that was like a subtle
Yeah,
deep burp.
I almost forgot.
You forgot the burping, huh?
Hold on.
But it's back.
It made it look like you were like waiting for it.
I can do it myself. Hang on.
I was like, I'm missing a cue here. What was it again?
Your reply, which is always a burp. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've been doing about 24 episodes of this campaign. And so a lot of you who are joining us for the first time might be confused what's going on. But don't worry. All the old episodes are on YouTube. Just follow the link. And
Hello, my way.
you will have it. Yes, hello, my way. How you doing? How you doing, little man? Anyway, right. So, I'm going to quickly summarize what's going on. We've just wrapped up a really big arc for our wonderful three bozo friends who walked into the city of Laudenborough and figured out that there's a lot of weird shit going on. People getting missing, zombies, witches, hags, crazy shit.
Word flame.
So they've just uncovered a plot by three hags that were kidnapping people in the city and running some sort of an underground operation, basically, they've managed to kill two of those hags and take the third one, managed to lure them into a trial and kill Bax. But the guys won the trial, the hag was apprehended and proven to be a hag, and Bax was resurrected as a, we're sorry, we actually almost falsely accused you guys, here's a free resurrection on the house kind of thing.
On the house.
So, in the previous episode, Bax got resurrected, and
got better.
Yeah, got better. And the
Got
gang
better.
got better. And the gang went to his house to have a dinner and sort of consolidate the information they got. Because while he was dead, he has obtained some really interesting insider info about some of the key members of the Laudenborough Society, Some people here who might be in the top brass are planning something nefarious, but you guys don't know what it is yet. Ferbrand has his own, idea of what's going on because he has some background information on what's going on in the Empire that a lot of the other people don't. However, some secrets are getting revealed, and we get back into the game with, I believe, still in Bax's house. The Falinels, who are good friends of your family, have left and went back to their mansion. It's just you, Bax, with your dad, Sildana, and I believe Fervorand, who just left the room. I believe you're still in the house for like my last.
No, I think he fucked off to the inn to sleep after he delivered the message, right? Wasn't that the last thing he did?
No.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think Fervorand, from what I remember, this is not the day where you guys went to sleep because you woke up and then they resurrected you, and that was like at noon, and so you guys went to your house, Bax, which is like it's still afternoon. It's not even evening. Why would you go to bed? So Bax and Sildana, you two are just chatting after the Falinels left because the Lady Falinel, the Duchess, has had a bit of a medical problem, so they had to quickly go back home. Fervorand, I believe you said your piece, took off your mask, showed your real identity, put the mask back on, and epically left the room to do one thing or another. So I guess we're gonna start with you. What did you want to do after that big speech about who you are, that you're related to Sildana and you saved her life 20 years ago and died saving her life, that you're here on a mission from the god and the arch priestess of this empire to investigate what's going on, and what do you do?
First off, I'd like to thank my fans and family for this award that I'm about to receive. Then it's gonna be pretty fucking boring. I'm not gonna return and listen to Matt's talk about what it's like to be a newt. I'm gonna go to my room and write a report, essentially on what happened, and considering that my middleman is in the know, I don't exactly have to make it coded anymore. Or, I mean, not that coded. I'm not gonna leave it fucking blank and open to everyone.
Oh, you do remember the day before, in the evening, you met up with Alanan Markuth, who is Sildana's long-lost son. Well, not lost, he was always there. It's just, they kind of estranged. That's the word, estranged. Estranged son.
Yes.
Who came back to save your ass as your lawyer, sent by the Divine. And but
I'm so proud of him.
Did you see how I handled the fucking
you work
courtroom?
together, and he respects you a lot, and he is there to assist you in any way possible. He knows why you're here, and he's here to help. However, you've had this conversation that he managed to arrive here through the teleportation circle to make the time from the capital city to where you guys are. These teleportation circles aren't usually used because they are quite rare, and you know that before you died, travel through teleportation circles was limited only to high-level wizards, and it was kind of, it's on your own mistake if you get your body gets defragmented halfway through. Regular people who weren't mages weren't allowed to teleport because it was so dangerous. You don't know what happened in the last 20 years. There was been some sort of technological improvement, but now it's still expensive and very controlled, but regular people can teleport, and now it is a service, right? And there is a teleportation circle in Laudenborough, but you weren't using it because your mission was supposed to be covert, right? You're supposed to just go in quietly, while Alanan was sent directly by the Divine, so he could use the request the use of the teleport. However, the teleport is obviously controlled by Thomas Darkdraft, who is the head of the Magic Academy and the principal of the Magic Academy in Laudenborough, and he is one of the suspects on being extremely sus.
That is pretty accurate.
Alanan did tell you that he would rather not use the teleportation circle to go back, and he's gonna stay. Who's using a wheel that's very fucking loud?
That would be
Matt.
our little newt friend, Bax.
You might want to move your mouse a little bit away from the mic. It's very loud. I'm sorry.
Wheels in town.
It's a little bit distracting. Thank you.
I've learned to tune it out, honestly.
Okay. But basically, so Alanan says that he doesn't want to use the teleportation circle in case Thomas Darkdraft is in cahoots with whatever's going on here, because he could just send him, I don't know, to the bottom of the ocean, and he's gone forever, So he said he's going to stay in the city, deal with the orphanage and all the kids that ended up without, an adult supervising them, do some legal mumbo-jumbo.
Completely in the dark from everyone else. He's in no contact, is what you're telling me.
Alanan?
Yeah, like he was my middleman,
Yes.
and now that he's here, he's completely out of contact from everyone.
From everyone back in Laudenbray, yes. He can still send, letters. You can still, you can teleport objects, you just can't teleport people, You can send a letter with a courier, but what I mean is it's going to take time, and he can't go back to being your middleman. But he did, they did sort out some sort of an arrangement, but it's not going to be Aladan anymore.
They got a temp.
Yeah, they got a temp, so you still need to...
Fucking
Basically...
Eric, you better do his fucking job, I swear to God. I'm gonna fist his asshole.
These 10 minutes of me throwing background information at you were just to tell you that you still have to use the code.
I mean, if you just wanted to tell me you still have to use the code, you could have just said, you still have to do it, and I would have gone, all right,
I just
Captain.
thought I might as well explain why, because, I'd rather and, a little bit of a refresher of what happened last episode, so...
Then I resume a coded report on the incident, and I'm going to specifically mention two things: how the current captain was it of the guard force?
Yes, captain of the guards.
Yeah.
His official title is Polkovnik, but he's the captain of the guards, basically.
Yeah. Replace him immediately. He's more of a detriment than anything to the Empire. He might not. He may or may not be on the enemy side, but guaranteed, he's going to fuck something up so bad that you're gonna have to execute him for it.
Yeah, he's a lazy asshole, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
But then that Max's Dami Mami and Luba are out of town, and suspicious no one's ever returned kind of assignment.
Okay.
That should preferably be called back, as there are only two competent people in the guard force.
Like anything else you put in there? Oh, you just write about the trial and the rest, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it includes Bax dying and being like, well, I guess it's on the fucking government's dime that is coming back.
Yeah. All right. So you go back to.
I love dodging taxes. I mean, yes.
Oh man, do not start with the taxes. So
You're committing tax evasion.
I've accidentally almost committed tax evasion. Accidentally, not on purpose.
Sure.
But basically,
when I tried to actually do it.
The worst part is when you admitted it live on documented video where it's now saved.
It's because I didn't know the deadlines. It's fine. I fixed it. It's being fixed. It's all good.
What
Never
do you mean,
fuck with
Mr.
a
Government
tax
Man? I am paying my taxes, as they point to your video saying, I almost committed tax fraud.
I didn't. I almost.
Oh, hey, Aquawolf.
2 seconds before IRS comes in with a fucking shotgun and blasts on the door and is like, what up?
Not in the US,
You're
so
gonna send the
IRS
Pinkertons after
ain't got
you.
the shit. But anyway, cool. So you guys, you particularly for Varan, go back to the inn because you said you go back to your room. So you don't stay at Bax's house. You go back to the inn. And
I've pretty much dropped my load on the table. Now it's just for
You
them
dropped
to
your
spoon it.
load.
cool. So
Want me to
you.
drop something else?
So it is sort of the evening. Do you have any plans? It's still around 5 p.m. now after all this walking about.
Well, it's past 4, so the rave is probably closed.
Boo.
Yeah.
Well, am I
sad.
supposed to get my LSD now?
Exactly, man. How am I gonna get a freak to get down on me if not at a rave? So at this point, I'm gonna do something a little bit unusual. I'm gonna go for a late night walk.
Okay. You decide to go for a late night walk.
at 4 p.m.
Well, it's not late night yet. So you're just gonna spend. So let's just say you're gonna spend the evening.
I'm implying that I'm gonna do jack shit until evening.
Gotcha. You're just perusing the streets, the shops. It's the inn is inside a really hustling and bustling district. There's a lot of things to do. You just go and enjoy your time. You maybe find a nice cafe, have a nice a weird hot chocolate with a bagel. I don't know. You do your thing.
Surprise! You run into a vampire.
You do.
And now you gotta kill it.
Befriend the baker, and the baker is actually like a devil worshipper.
Nah, you do you, babe,
reason
and then
why-
I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you and see if anything fun happens to you later.
The reason why Big Piss is so good is he made a deal for cocaine.
Hell yeah.
Meanwhile, write that down. Furiously writing.
Write that down.
It's canon. No, it's not canon. Although, interesting idea.
I still love that I somehow made kobolds for you.
Yes, I love the idea of kobolds. For those of you who don't know, in my world, the lore of kobolds is the fact that Dragonborn and dwarves liked each other so much they decided to interbreed and ended up with kobolds.
Effectively,
That's the best way to make kobolds.
And they can't reproduce, so kobolds are this is the only way they're made, but the Dragonborn and the dwarf reproduce.
You want to make a horde of kobolds? Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay, back to Bax and Sildana, who are still sitting, I assume, after having this conversation. I believe at the end of the episode, Bax asked Sildana about her past.
I was crying hard, let me tell you.
Yeah, Sildana, you finally found, the source of your guilt. I mean, you have a lot of guilt about those events, about everybody in your unit who has died, and you were the only one alive. But this one was very, very personal as well. This one was what pushed you over the edge and, was pretty hard on you. And now it is not a catharsis in a way, but it is lightening your mental burden a little bit, knowing that this person came back and is doing what they do best. And,
Now I'm kind of questioning now. It's like, oh, what? It's like, do I gotta fix this whole thing now? Because now there's like this whole new problem of like, oh, the book I was supposed to give wasn't given to her properly.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. You did, according to military law at the time, you did exactly the right thing. You reported to your superior officer because that's what you do. If you get some sort of new information, it's what you do. However, when you were there, Fervran specifically told you, deliver this into the Divine's hands only. And while that is not an order, because he isn't your direct superior, he was still higher ranked than you, just in a different division. But again, it is a debate. And I assume if it ever went to court, this would be a really difficult, like a military court, it'd be a really difficult way to...
This is like corporate for like Department A manager is trying to command a Department B grunt worker. And it's like, well... You have no authority here. Fuck off.
That is very true. And so, again, you did nothing wrong. But now that you know the book went missing because potentially this superior that you had was corrupt, I don't know. You tell me how Sildana feels about this.
She is like, oh, shit.
No, you tell me, because I'm there at the table.
I gave you the facts, man. You didn't do anything, like, this is what you've been trained to do.
She's thinking, like, oh, shit, I gotta, like, figure out, like, how to fix this somehow.
You, like, look at Bax and think, like, yeah, I could really go for another kid right now.
What? I gotta make more kobolds.
Is this gonna be our euphemism for sex? I have to make more kobolds.
Time to make some kobolds, baby.
Oh god.
Want to make some kobolds? Oh god, no.
It's anything other than tactical reload, please. Anything other than that.
That's like the ultimate pickup line at any bar where there's like majority Dragonborn.
Hey,
Like,
baby.
you go up to the girl like, hey baby, you want to come with me and make some kobolds?
Okay. But back to the scene. Back to the scene.
Want to sport a horde with me?
Well, with all of this kind of happened now, I think like the major thing that's on her mind now is she's feeling like there's now a new opportunity for her, and that is she's gonna try and connect with her son.
Yeah, and also you've also heard like Fervran is here to fix what happened back then.
Because we have Fervran here. Yeah.
And, you can help Fervran, you can reconnect with your son, and that maybe will help fix things. That's good. Sildana's feeling a little bit more motivated and a little bit less untethered, You came on this pilgrimage at the very beginning, maybe to find the goddess and your faith.
Maybe I don't need to drink so much.
Yeah, and then, you came
right after I finish this drink.
And you came into this pilgrimage to find yourself, but now you have a different purpose, and maybe that was it. That's what you needed, a purpose, and you now found it. Who knows? But yeah, Max, meanwhile, you've just been dumped this whole load of information that you weren't privy before to any of it. And you realize that Fervorand is the agent of, well, I don't want to say the crown, but the agent of the divine. And Sildana used to work for the military, but she's also involved in whatever the fuck's going on.
Max is like looking at us and going, huh?
And you came back from being dead. Yeah.
Yeah, how was that?
How was death?
How was death?
You're asking me how death is.
Yes. Doesn't happen very oftenly, you know.
Actually, since you're... I usually keep a few secrets in my bag, but I have this little... Well, I'm sure you might have heard about it in the military or something, but I do have this little ring where my soul yeeted into.
Oh. What is... well, where'd you get that? Family heirloom?
Where'd I get it? No, it's not a family heirloom. Like one of the many...
What a dick.
I sucked a lot of dick.
I sucked so much dick for it.
I was actually accidentally like taking a cock ring off, and then I just kept it. And like,
Oh, it just
Like, looked at right over his dick. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
oh,
They called me a sausage factory because I'm just pumping them out at this point.
and anyway, no, I bought it at the mage thing, at the mage college.
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm surprised they just give that out to the mage college.
No, I mean you do have to do something exceptional, and you have to kind of do something special.
Oh, that
with
makes
it,
sense.
but-
Okay.
I mean, you do know the Falinels, who basically have a whole fucking museum of magical artifacts in their house.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean that as well.
It's not surprising. You've all been there. You've seen the shit they've got in there.
I would say, like, okay, so you have this ring, but
Basically, I was
the
stuck in
ring
the
preserves your... Yeah, this ring keeps your soul, but it doesn't
You're
preserve your
kinda-
body.
It doesn't preserve my body, no. But the thing is, in the ring, well, it's kind of foggy, but you're kind of swirling around. You feel like a little fragment here, fragment there. You're not whole, but you're not scattered. It's weird. I can't probably explain it.
Was
But,
it like
like-
you couldn't feel anything
I mean,
or do anything?
I could feel everything, yet nothing, and I could hear very little as well, which makes no sense because I have no ears. I shouldn't be able to hear anything. But from the ring, I heard the Archbishop speak,
Yes.
and I don't know how all the senses there work, but it's honestly fascinating from a magical standpoint.
I mean,
But
you did have to do like a bunch of arcana and willpower checks to focus every single like mental part of you that still existed into the possibility of hearing anything out there, and with the help of your god and like the way you were put into that ring, you don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just questioning and loving the scientific magical part about it. But it's fascinating. But yeah.
You
I
could
did have
feel-
to try really hard and kind of have to will it up to the end.
Did it not like drive you insane being in like, I don't know, what was essentially complete darkness?
I must admit, my mind being nothing was the greatest release from what I faced the night before.
God. Okay, guys, if
God.
that was a masterpiece of torture, and to understand how truly horrifying it was, you need to see like the previous episodes of these guys' fight in one of like the church towns, like in one of the church buildings, which started this mess, and then obviously that caused a lot of trauma for Bax here, that then caused the horrible nightmare he had during the time he died.
It all started with, they're in my ass!
Yes.
They're in my ass!
It all started with that. You'll know what I mean if you watch the previous episodes, but damn.
You know what was up his butt.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it felt like a little release, but of
It's like
course,
thick spaghetti, but just keep
I felt
going.
many things as well. I felt disappointment, I felt failure, but I mean, there's a little part of me that felt relief from that. But But yeah, I mean, it's something, and I'm not sure if that's how death is gonna be.
How was
It's
it?
gods and stuff like that is real, so you're gonna go to where the divine wants you to go.
How did it
And
feel the in between? I mean, the moment of death.
cold,
Just cold.
cold, because I mean, it went quick, and I died in a horrific dream.
Oh,
But if I could ever feel something in that moment, it was cold. It was the impending darkness before I was dragged into the ring and scattered. And yet, what I said
Yeah.
before. It's confusing, but it's how it was. It's weird.
okay. Well,
I can't recommend
how did
it.
it feel being resurrected?
Well, have you ever had a fucking moldy bread? It felt like
Yes.
having 1,000 ones of those in your stomach, and you're about to shit your guts out. This is also
Did
why
you
I
not?
threw up.
Okay. Did you not already shit your pants before? You muted.
I'm not muted.
Oh, that.
I just
oh.
didn't say
Oh.
anything.
It's quiet.
I was like,
Doesn't know how to respond to that statement.
yeah.
Listen,
I was like,
I
yes.
hear it happens every time, you die. I never bothered to check myself, but
yeah, I'll make sure to have a diaper ready.
Well, I don't know if we'll immediately bring it back to life, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, fucking hell. Oh, I did press the detain my ass right after. Not my ass. Yeah, I did
ass!
press the detain. Horrific moment.
Okay,
I did clean it up, but yeah. I can't say I really felt much of that. I just felt something. I felt disgusting all over, not just down there.
Well,
So
aren't you glad that after you died, you get to go back to work again? And figure out who
Back in the
killed you?
mines we go, boys. Rock and stone.
Yeah, you still got classes and shit. You're at uni, my
Congrats,
dude.
you still gotta go to school.
Still gotta go to school.
Wait a minute. It's Tuesday? But the exam was on Monday.
Yeah, so just to give you some perspective,
that was
gang.
honestly me today.
Just to give you some perspective, gang, about what time it is in a way. You guys have arrived to the city, apart from you, Bax, because you've been here a while, on the 9th of Lipitz, which is like a summer month, and a weekday. And then you, Bax, actually been to uni the first few days, but starting I think on the 12th, you basically missed 3 days of uni, and now because of the trial you missed 2 more, and because of being dead, kinda. So yeah.
Now they're just gonna expel you at this point.
Nah, they don't expel here for uni
Death
isn't
is a
school.
valid cost
Yeah.
for absence, and I
Thing-
will not
but
take it otherwise.
You are aware, it isn't like school. If you play hooky too many times, they don't let you graduate. Uni is more like in the UK. You don't actually have to show up to the lectures. They don't take attendance. You just have to sit your exams, and if you fail your exams, you just fail a year, I guess. It is what it is. If you want to come to lectures, come to lectures. If you don't want to do your coursework, you're just gonna get a 0 on it. So.
I'll cram later.
So you are aware that you kind of need to go check up at school. You do have to. Tomorrow you might want to go drop by your uni and figure out what you've missed, if there's any coursework, or what to do of the fact that you kind of died. Maybe declare that you died and then came back, so you're having a legit excuse why I wasn't at uni.
Restart the year. Why? I was dead.
I feel like you come up to him sorry, I missed the exam, professor. I couldn't make it because I was dead. And they just look at you and go, skill issue, and then move on.
Have you tried harder?
You tried not dying, fucking scrub.
Yeah.
I mean,
you failed the exam. Why? Because you died. What a scrub.
what a shit wizard you are.
Yeah. Anyway, how was things back here? The trial, everything. So Dana.
Well, meeting my son and well, finding out my long lost drinking buddy is not dead. And well, finding out that we gotta kill more of these hags or whatever the fuck.
You can't see him, but there's bags under my eyes now. Like they
you
just
do
happened.
have -4 to, I believe, all of your attack rolls, saving throws. It is -4,
All
yeah,
my
when you come
rolls,
back from the
yes.
dead. Yeah, all of your rolls -4, and if you take a long rest, now that becomes -3. So you need at
Honestly-
least 4 days to recover from being dead.
Do you want to get a drink?
Well, I have like 1 health, completely exhausted, and I just was dead.
You get alcohol
Yeah.
poisoning and die again.
Yeah.
Why not? You know, just fuck it.
All right.
But
I mean,
We
you
have
only live
some-
twice.
Sylvana, we have some here.
You do.
I shouldn't be out on the streets right now.
Mm.
A cat attacks me, I'm fucking gone.
If I just
That's
poke
true
you,
for
what
any
happens?
peasant.
Swoop.
Oh, I'm just talking about I have 1 health. I can't defend myself.
I think
Uh-huh.
literally a peasant will die to like 3 rats.
So, so in a way, you and Sildana and your dad, who joins you later, get some alcohol from your booze fridge and, well, not the fridge, but booze cabinet, and you start.
Dad's secret stash.
No, it's not really
Yes.
secret. It's just like a cabinet that's there. Like they don't have a bar, but it's basically like their bar, and you have a pleasant night. You don't drink too much. You don't drink. You drink just enough to loosen up, and then you go to bed early because you need
Get
your
drunk,
you
kiss
need to
your
sleep.
friend to death. Happens to all of us.
Indeed.
yo.
Meanwhile,
The skill for not snoo snoo me.
Fervrand. Let me see. Okay,
The
I
hell?
believe that is. Yeah. Can you give me
No.
a D8 and a D10 roll, please?
Okay.
These are oddly specific roles.
Yes, please.
8. 2.
So 8 on a D8
Mm-hmm.
and a 2 on a D10.
Yes.
Okay. So,
This is making me worried.
as you're just walking around and chilling, you sort of go back in and out, and you come back for dinner at the inn, at the Deep Pillow Inn, where you guys are staying. And as you're passing over to the dining room, in the reception, you notice Atan Montague, who is the cook, talking to Eris, who is the owner of the establishment. So, let me bring up some images. So, Atan is speaking to Eris, and he seems a little bit annoyed and a little agitated, and Eris just looks confused. But what you notice about her is the fact that she is uncontrollably, like, you notice her hands underneath the table, they're twitching, and sometimes, like, her facial muscles would go a bit wonky, but she seems to speak normally, and her perky personality is still there. She's just having a strange twitch. It's not too pronounced, but, you know, you're pretty perceptive. You notice it on her. Let me just double check that it's the right one. Yes, indeed. And they're talking about something, and as you pass them by, you kind of overhear the conversation. And let me find Eris for you guys, because I haven't put her up in a bit. Yeah, that's her. So she's talking to Atan, and Atan is just like, well, I don't care what's happening. When that wine rack hasn't been fixed in days, and you need to call Lador so he can finally come and do it. I asked him to do it days ago, and he still hasn't done it, and I haven't seen him around. And Eris is just looking at him, very confused, being like, who is Lador? I don't know who you're talking about. And he looks back at her. Your husband, Lador, the carpenter. What are you, Eris? Are you drunk? I mean, what's going on with you? And she looks back at him and is like, okay, I understand you're agitated. I'm going to call a carpenter, but for all intents and purposes, I'm not married, okay? I don't have a husband. I don't know where you got this idea that I do, but and she notices you for a moment. She's like, I've got customers. Do you mind going back? It's the dinner rush. And Atan's like, ugh, just raises his hands in like exasperation and stumps back into the kitchen. You do notice this.
Both at once. All right.
You could have had a three-way with him.
Yeah, I could have been an orc sandwich. Now, I guess I lean over to the table and I just go like, well, that seemed convoluted.
Oh, yes. I mean, Atan, he's a little bit straightforward, but he's an amazing chef, and he's always been here. And, I mean, I'm sure that wine rack has been broken for a while. We've been, some bottles put on the, not properly, and they fall and they break, and, it's losses, and he gets annoyed. But I do have to call a carpenter, but I've just been so busy.
Why haven't you just called your husband?
By the way, Ferbrand, you need to know something. You don't recall her having a husband.
Oh. Okay.
You don't recall her having a husband, and the name Lador is... that's unknown to you. You don't know why Atan said that.
Well, that
Strange,
would have
isn't
been
it?
good information to know before I started chatting her up.
Yeah, but, why not?
Never mind. Control said undo. Well, then in that case, change your strategies. I did kind of want to see her blow up with also me pointing this at her, but I mean,
That's the thing, though. She doesn't really blow up. It's more genuine confusion and exasperation for a person insisting on something that isn't true, when you suddenly get a crackhead come up to you on the street saying that, some weird crap, and you're just like, oh, okay, clearly you're a crackhead. I'm just gonna walk away, and they just follow you and keep yelling at you.
Not Hercules.
Yeah, and you just keep walking, and they keep yelling at you, and you're just like, why is this crackhead following me and yelling random insults at me? This is annoying. So this is kind of the look she's got. It's like she understands this isn't true, like inherently, but it's not worth getting pissed off on, but it is annoying.
All right then.
So, for those of you who don't know why I just said he doesn't remember, if you recall from the beginning of this campaign, I did say that you're going to have to do some wisdom saving throws, and you're going to fail some wisdom saving throws, and nothing seems to have been happening to you for now. However, it does have an effect if you do fail a wisdom saving throw, and apparently forgetting that some people exist is one of them.
Man, are we gonna
Now
fight
you know.
a false Hydra? Oh my
Now
god.
you know. Who knows?
We're rolling
Who
to
knows?
gaslight.
And who knows? Gaslight gatekeep. That's a thing. But yeah, I assume you just have a lovely chat with Eris.
If I'm not aware of the husband existing anymore, I would probably be like, well, the guy who cooks my steak is clearly off his fucking rocker. I should see if there's something I could do about that.
Yeah, probably. And you're pretty good friends with Atan, and you've not seen him, like, he's been pretty reasonable through all of your interactions before, and he's a cool, chill dude.
I'm basically gonna come up to him like, what's the matter, buddy? You salty that I didn't come for steak night?
Oh, yeah. No, you did come yesterday, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm making a joke.
Yeah, so you go into the kitchens then to talk to Atan?
Yep.
As you go through the dinner, there's a lot of people already ordering, and bunch of waiters running back and forth. And as you go into the kitchen, it's all hustling and bustling, and you also see the little kid who you've met here last time sort of washing dishes furiously, and a bunch of other new waiters are doing their thing, and Natana's at the stove, just frying up a storm.
Alright, well, I'm gonna be behind him so I'm not in his way.
I feel like Atan cooks just to release stress.
Oh yeah, you notice, like, as he's chopping a head off a fish, it's like an aggressive
Have you never noticed, Danny, that he doesn't have a meat hammer? He just punches it really fucking hard. That's the secret, Danny.
He really beats the shit out of his meat,
Yeah,
let me tell you.
he beats his meat. That's the secret.
That's why it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Now, Atan, I take it you had some, how should I put this, disagreements with, earlier?
He turns around as he's frying. He's like, "Oh, hello, my friend. No, not really disagreement. It's just the wine rack has been broken, and we've lost 3 bottles of our sort of expensive wine we've imported from Charbon, and it's not as easy to get. And it could be easily fixed if we just get the carpenter in there. But this keeps forgetting or not wanting to do it. It's just annoying."
Do you know where he is?
Who, the carpenter? No, I mean, I've asked Lador to do it. He always does all the carpentry around the place, but I asked him a few days ago and haven't seen him since. I mean, he is busy doing other stuff, but he told me he's gonna go down and fix it. I don't know.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but I did just get back from a hag trial, and
Oh yes, yeah. No, I was there. I was there.
I did mention people disappearing and getting killed. There might be some dots between that.
Yeah. What I told you, Eris has been acting a little weird lately. I mean, with all the tremors and such. I don't know why is she doing this, but yeah, it's very suspicious. But yeah, maybe looking for Lador would be a good idea. But honestly, I don't know where he is. He usually does contractor work. And
can you give me like a description of what he looks like?
He's, you know, as he's talking to you, he's moving around the kitchen, so you kind of follow him around. He goes like, he's got these red hair and sort of ponytail. He has green eyes. He's a half elf. Bunch of piercings. He's very like chill, but also peppy. You know what I mean? Like a very self-aware and well-adjusted person, which is really fucking annoying. But you know, that kind of guy. That's what he looks like. I mean, I think you've met him. He was here when you just arrived and helped Eris with the whole, like, moving furniture issue. You know, the hag magic.
I don't think I have, no.
Oh, okay. Well, he might have just popped in quickly to check on her and left, so yeah, I don't know. You probably were busy trying not to die or something. Maybe. It's possible.
Well, perhaps. I mean, if you don't get a carpenter soon, I mean, bothersome, but I'll see if I can't look into it, see if it's another case of advanced disappearances.
That's true, yeah. It's not been too long. It's been like... I've last talked to him like 3 days ago. So...
Is it usual for him to disappear for 3 days?
Yes. He sometimes get contracted to help some farmers out in the fields, and he would like... go out there, start fixing it, but then it'd take him too long to go back, so he would just stay over the carpenter, like, you know, the farmer's house to, you know, not to save time on the journey, and then when he would fix it, he'd come back. So it's not unusual, but I've asked him to do it, and he said he was gonna do it, and then it's not done. That's what's unusual. He was a man of his word. He always finishes a job.
Well, if you know him to be a man of his word, and he's now not keeping it, I think that's probably your biggest takeaway.
That's what I mean, and I tried to ask Eris about him, but it's like she doesn't remember he exists, which is weird. He's her husband. I mean, how do you forget you have a husband?
Which he's married?
He gives you this look of like, yes, she's married. They're married. Why do you think he would do all the fixing around here for free?
Huh. Never occurred to me that she's married. Never really gave it too much thought, I guess.
I mean, she's still wearing her wedding ring. And when I asked her about it, she was just confused why she was wearing a ring. Man, do you think it's some sort of other witchy shit going on? Is she still cursed? Is the curse still going? But it's getting, like, worse?
The hex bag was destroyed, so I'd say no. I mean, have you seen a sentient chair run at her lately?
No. Everything's been calm since you got rid of that hex bag. Well, anyway.
Just in case, when you have time, probably give the whole area a look around, see if you can find anything odd.
I mean, yeah, I've looked around, but yeah.
I'll keep an eye out for him in case I spot him. Though, I mean, if he's been gone for a short while, he might have gotten tied up with something and just forgotten. I mean, it does happen.
Yes, that's why I wasn't too concerned, but now that you've brought it up, I'm starting to get worried.
Well, I mean, I understand you're worried. I mean, you did just learn that there have been hacks kidnapping people and killing them and turning them into the undead.
Yes, that trial was terrifying.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It was a lot of heavy shit for a lot of people. Gotta be fun uprooting all of this, I suppose.
I'm sure you'll do great. You seem like a resourceful kind of dude. Listen, I love this conversation. You're a what? Sorry? Lawyer, yeah.
I'm a lawyer.
I mean, yes, it was very clear during the trial you knew what you were doing. So, yes, I love this conversation, but I have a dinner rush right now, so can we talk about this a little bit later, maybe?
Just write down for me where you last remember him being or going, and I'll look into it around tomorrow-ish.
I mean, last time I saw him, I told him, please, can you fix the wine rack in the pantry? He said, I'll go down right now. He went down there, and I haven't seen him leave, but maybe he checked it out, left to get some wood, and got sidetracked. I don't know.
Have you checked down there?
Yes, no, we go down there every time. Everything seems fine. He's not there. I mean, everything is as we left it in the pantry. The thing's still broken. You could go check out yourself. It's over there.
I'll give it a once-over just in case.
Yeah, and as you notice, you see people running in and out of the pantry, especially the young kid bringing over like sacks of things. Like, maybe not exactly now, it is a little cramped in there, so after we're done with the rush...
I got a lot of dexterity, I'm just gonna matrix dodge that shit.
Whoa! I mean, if you want to, you can try. It's your character, you do what you want, man. He's just mentioning...
I'll
yeah,
wait.
he's just mentioning, like, it's currently being very heavily used, so maybe after the dinner rush, okay?
Yeah.
Lovely, okay.
In the meantime, I'll just grab a nice steak dinner and chill.
Oh, sure thing. Just sit down and you'll take your order. I'll put it as a priority, don't worry. Cool. So, while that's happening, Sildana, question. Do you stay at Bax's place after you drank quite a bit, or do you go back to Pillow Trovin?
No, I kind of just stay there.
Okay, they have extra room. You crash in the extra room. You go to sleep.
Yeah.
Bax. As you go to sleep... actually, yeah. As you go to sleep, you close your eyes and you do this whole meditative thing when you try to talk to your god. Because you currently had this very traumatic experience, and your deity is the god of secrets, the god of truths, and the god of finding out information. You know, it's the whispered one. You always speak to him through dreams. And so you thought, hey, might as well try to, it's the same sort of meditative state you usually get when you...
Might as well log in the dream lore, yeah.
Kind of, yeah. So if you would be so
dream,
kind...
Daddy.
Is this a filler episode?
Has to give me a religion check, please.
Will be when I fill you up. Whoop.
Oh boy, Shadow Daddy's coming.
Oh, you gonna fill me with fucking maggots again?
Not the maggots. Religion.
Yes, please.
Well,
Religion!
well, that's not gonna happen.
Have you heard?
That's
the whole
7, and that's a
thingy
minus
in the
4.
nipple?
The roll, so
Sorry,
that's.
I couldn't hear you. What did you get?
Well, I rolled a 7, but minus 4 because of the thing, so 3.
Oh, are you on Forge right now, or no? You're just rolling on D&D Beyond.
No, I'm on Forge.
Really? I didn't see an update.
I saw it.
Let me restart Forge. Sorry, gang. I'm just But you got a 7, right?
Damn.
I got
you got-
3.
Oh, okay. I see it now. Yeah. You got a total of 7.
No, I got a 3. I just didn't put the minus 4 on it because it's situational.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So you do have a 3. As you're sleeping, you're walking through the same fog you were when you were in the ring. You're trying and really trying to connect with him, but the connection seems to be very tentative, very frayed. You can't seem to reach this realm. You keep wandering the fog. And usually you wander through the fog until you reach the all-knowing pool. But at this point, all of your dream, you keep wandering, and you keep being tired and walking. And when you do wake up the next day, you don't really manage to connect, unfortunately, with your god. But you do now have a -3 on all your stats instead of -4. So good on you. All right, so Sylfania and Bax pass out, and they're sort of their day is moving on to the next one. And Fervent, I need you. What do you do? So the dinner rush is over. It's around 10 p.m. now. Kitchen frees up. A lot of people are leaving. What's your plan?
Well, I mean, check the area that I said I was going to go to, and see if I can find any secret tunnels.
So as you head over to the pantry, Atan sees you coming over. He nods at you and sort of walks to the side. You go down to the pantry, and I think you managed to look here before, or was that Bax when you were looking for the hex bag? The room is kind of...
It was his lighthouse eyes that
Okay, yeah. The room is kind of the same. You come down, there's, there's giant barrels of beer. There are boxes upon boxes of produce. The room is kind of cold. It does have wooden walls and a wooden floor, but you notice it is dug underground to keep the cool. There's a lot of sacks of just potatoes and all sorts of things. There is the wine rack where you can see wine bottles nicely lined up, and a corner of the wine rack is sort of wobbly, and there's a broken bottle on the ground with a little bit of wine spilled out. But apart from that, from the first glance, I'm not even gonna make you roll, this is what you see, but it is pretty dark here. There's no light.
So the damaged cupboard, does it look like there has been an attempt to fix it, or is it completely like untouched?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. I got a fucking +3, baby, and that's 21.
21. Yeah, this is your job. This is literally your fucking job. You go down, you start looking around, you notice like the signs of the people using certain crates. You notice crates that haven't been used and probably have plates and dishes like extra for...
Am I gonna find his like fucking acid-coated body in a barrel? Like, well, that's a bad way to get rid of evidence.
Yeah, no, you notice the boxes in the back covered with a little bit of dust, meaning that they've been in storage for a while and haven't been opened. You notice the ones that are frequently used. You notice the spider on the wall. As you look at the wine rack, you notice that it's made out of wood, and it's got like it's got 4 to 5 layers, and one edge is at the top has been sort of. You notice that the it's not a. Yeah, the screws have been bent a little bit, and one plank has come off, so it's just wobbly. And you notice as you put your finger where the bottle should be, you notice the whole thing wobbles a little bit, and the bottle precariously at the bottom starts to like almost come off the thing. So it's not fully broken, it's just, it needs to be fixed because people keep running down here, and if somebody hits it, all the wine will just come crashing down, right? Now, it was 21, right? You notice that the bottle that is under you has spilled, and it obviously fell out of a slot, but a new bottle has been put in there, and they didn't have time to clean this one up. And you don't have dark vision, do you? So it is really dark in here. There's very limited light.
Okay, so, you know how I don't have dark vision by default?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my super special Way of Shadows abilities and just use 2 key points to see in darkness. Now
Wonderful.
I have dark vision.
Wonderful. As you're looking in around this area, you're looking at the wine rack, and you're looking in between, and you notice that there is a little bit of space behind the wine rack between, because you notice that there's 2 big barrels of beer next to each other.
Did I deadass call out a secret tunnel?
We're gonna go on to the map because it's actually quite fun. So, yes.
Secret tunnel!
Secret tunnel. I'm going to
Secret tunnel time.
just quickly load it.
Asshole.
Hopefully the stream
What?
doesn't lag.
Don't worry about it, Danny. Just close your
Okay.
eyes and think of that.
What?
Okay.
Something ain't right here.
What?
Right. I'm going to put you on here where you are, and I'm going to activate the scene. Before I do this, I need to move to combat, but I need to log in. So give me a second here. Talk between yourselves. One second.
So, guys,
Yeah?
what do you think about fisting?
So, like, well, my dad used to do it. I was like, man, that's a pretty big hand. But I mean, at the same time, he slaps me real fucking hard with a big hand of his.
See, I
like,
was not ready for
out of
that.
my face. But when my uncle did it, I was like, man, he's a baby hand motherfucker. Like, he can go all the way in.
So I spilled my drink, so give me a second here as well. Ah, no.
Good.
All right. We'll keep
Again?
going. We'll keep going.
Again.
Oh my god.
It's not too bad, but yeah,
Name
keep
a more
going.
Are you
iconic
using the
duo.
sippy cup I sent
No,
you?
it actually, I had some Pepsi in it, and it's sprayed in my face during one stream. It was even worse. You set me up, man.
The long con.
Yeah.
I don't know how you managed to spill a non-spill cup intended for like 6-year-olds.
Shut up, okay? It's not my fault. Okay, I just have to quickly clean it up before it colors because it's a berry. This is berry juice.
Now we gotta keep everyone entertained somehow.
From the perspective of a random NPC.
Well, Stacy, you see that, like, fucking drunk old elf bitch keep walking around? Like, she just fucking pounds those drinks like a fucking horse. And then she stumbles off like 3 steps and shits on the ground. Like, what the actual fuck?
There's no chaos. It's all controlled. Everything is under control.
You gotta get like some Subway Surfers just like put up on the screen just to keep everyone distracted.
You have like Subway Surfer and then like Family Guy and then
like some keys jingling on the side just in the corner.
Yeah. Jingle jingle jingle. Pay attention to me. Jingle jingle jingle.
Oh
Yeah, I've
keys,
seen
yes.
that the jingling keys. Somebody trying to
Yes, yes.
explain the backroom's lore and being like jingle jangle.
Oh yeah.
All right, okay. Everything's fine. Everything's mopped
You
up.
found it?
Yes, mopped up. This has been activated. The camera is on. I'm gonna switch to the view in a second. You will not be able to see the chat on screen, but you'll still be able to chat. So,
My neurons have been activated.
all right.
But the people don't see anything yet.
Yes, I will swap
The
now.
people. I am the people.
There we go. The game is paused. I believe you're not supposed to see anything. You're completely blind for because I didn't give you dark vision just
I
yet.
am also
I
completely
see
blind.
everything.
Oh, right. I'm going to put your characters on here so you guys get to see it because it's entertaining. You're going to be sitting on the crates.
Hey,
Because
I'm
why not?
seeing nothing but black and white.
You're sitting
But
on
that's
crates
okay.
because there's no lights in here. Fervorand, I'm going to give you some dark vision. What's the dark vision? Does the spell gives you 60 feet?
It's just as per the dark vision spell, which is
60 feet.
Okay.
Right?
It just says dark vision. It doesn't really say how
Alright.
far.
So there you go. That's your dark vision, I believe. And yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Can you see the pantry now?
Yeah, I see. Oh, I see the area over here.
Yeah, so the reason is you
Oh, no,
basically
everything's going dark.
yeah, so you came back from here because it's the night. And as you're walking down, you notice these big barrels over here of beer, and they're quite wide. And because you rolled a 21, you notice that the wine rack isn't deep enough, and there's definitely some sort of space here between the 2 beer barrels and the wine rack.
Am I gonna like move the wine rack away and find like his shriveled corpse of like I've been trapped in here for 7 days?
I mean, as you're looking through the bottles, they're quite closely fitted. You can see the back wall, but you can't look down into the floor yet. So I don't know. You do you, man.
Did I not notice that?
Because you're stupid.
Okay, thank you, man. Thank you.
No, because Bax, you did
Don't talk about like that.
You did a detect magic sweep, and you didn't see any magic. You were looking for something specific. You weren't looking at the wine rack. You looked around, saw no magic, went back up.
Thank you for proving my statement.
What the?
All right, I'm gonna take the wine and like just place it on the floor here so it doesn't all fucking shatter.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know how pissed the chef is gonna be if I break all of his fucking wine.
So yeah, it takes you a while. I'd say it takes you a good 30 minutes to make sure to take each bottle carefully, place it on the ground. You're not a wine connoisseur, but there's some real good vintages in here. And then you end up with an empty rack, and you see some sort of like a darkening on the floor around here, but you can't really see it just yet.
I'm just gonna pull the rack out.
Yeah, as you pull the rack out, what you see is I'm just gonna move you over one because I made an invisible wall in there. But you see,
It's
you
a
basically
hole!
you see the wooden boards
And it's a goal.
ripped open, and a muddy
gonna say the
hole, about 5 feet wide, just barely enough to fit a body through, is like dug deep into the muddy ground.
Cool. Is that like an artistic rendition of my asshole? Jesus. Well,
It's the only hole I could find in the map maker. Let me fucking be, okay?
well, I'm just saying, a 5-foot wide muddy hole. I mean, that sounds like me.
Yeah, and I mean, I couldn't find like just random wooden planks that the floor is wooden, but it's not fully nailed down, to keep the cold in. It's just wooden so that people don't slip in the mud. And but when you rip off the wooden planks, you end up with sort of an earthy, muddy floor, and it's clearly something has been tunneled through, and it's a very narrow tunnel going straight down, like down a little bit lower. You can't. You look into it, and it's just dark in there.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back up, and I'm gonna be like, hey, you know how I just went down to check the cupboard area?
Yes.
Check the ledger, find out who's here, vacate the premises.
Vacate the premises.
There's okay. You know how there's a person missing?
Yes.
There's a giant fucking hole behind your cupboard.
What?
Enough to drag people through. I don't know how many more people are missing, and you probably want to check the ledger to see who else had a room and is not currently present.
He stands up and is about to go to the pantry to check out this hole.
No.
You stop him.
No,
I
don't do
stop
that.
Okay, I'm just
Don't
gonna
go in the hole.
swap back into the RP because, well, if you're not going down the hole, that's basically the pantry. You guys saw a pantry. Good on you.
I mean, I want to send the message to get these fuckheads. I don't care how drunk they are. Drag the asses over here.
Gotcha. So it is the evening, and I'd say you guys went to sleep a little earlier because you started drinking at 5 p.m. So by 8 p.m. you guys passed the fuck out.
You're passing out BRB.
Fervrand, I think you start doing all this shebang at around 11:12, so around midnight. Oh, he just walked out. Okay. Around midnight.
You went to go get a drink. You went to go pee, actually, real quick.
Ah, gotcha. So he's doing all of this around midnight, so you guys definitely had 4 hours of sleep, so it's like half. So what I'm going to do is, if you do wake up to any messages that ever get to you, you're going to get your full health backs, but you're still going to have a -4 from exhaustion.
Okay.
Sildana, you'll be fine. You're just gonna...
I'll be fine.
Yeah, you're
But
just gonna have
Bax
4 hours
is-
of sleep, but you're just gonna be a bit tired, and you're gonna have to go back to sleep at some point soon.
Yeah. But Bax right now, he's not doing too good.
Yeah, but I'll let you do half and half. I'll return your health, but keep the -4, so it's not -3. Just, because you did get 4 hours of sleep, and I've done nights at 4 hours of sleep, and I woke up and I was kind of functional, so I didn't die the night before though, but we'll see.
I get 4 hours a night every night.
Oh no, my body these days, I'm nearing 30, it just shuts down and I wake up 7 hours later and I'm like, ugh, it doesn't matter what time I went to sleep, 7 hours, I'm just dead. Minimum.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a big problem. But before I used to be able to, in my early 20s, 4 hours, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll be fine. A little bit of a headache, but I'm alright. I can function.
Yeah, I'm reaching that point right now.
Yeah, 30 isn't fun, guys.
You guys are fucking weak. I've gone for 30-minute power naps, and I've been good enough for 2 days.
I'm so jealous right now, Gabe. You have no idea. But anyway, regardless.
Just hold on to that for right now.
So, regardless, I was just explaining how this would work if they did wake up in the middle of the night. So, Fervorant, you come out, you tell Atan not to go down in the pantry, warden off the area, make sure to make everybody leave the building. You do have a lot of guests, but you usually have way more people coming for dinner, but the people who come for dinner usually just leave. You go to Eris, you check the ledger. There's quite a few people still staying in here because it's a pilgrim inn in a way. A lot less than when you just arrived because the festival is over already, where all the pilgrims come to Laudenborough.
And are they accounted for?
As you're checking the ledgers, let me double check actually. This has been in the making a year.
D4, how many people
Honestly,
are missing.
this thing has been happening, not gonna lie, since day one of you guys showing up to this city. So I remember.
Steve is missing.
I remember very little.
Who's gonna do my accounting?
As you're looking through the ledger, nobody who has stayed here has gone missing. So everybody who has stayed here has checked out.
Okay.
So nobody who's currently staying here, they're all still accounted for. Some of them are still like out partying, like not in their rooms, but they've been seen leaving the inn to go elsewhere, you know. But from checking the last like few weeks and a month back, everybody who has checked in has checked out, paid full price. Eris is running a pretty good business. So yeah, but there's always people coming in and out for dinner, so those you can't really track. Those just, you know, walk-ins.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you do?
Okay.
It is the middle of the night.
Fucking vacate the premise.
Okay, Eris
We
is
don't know
like,
what's gonna
Fuck
come
out.
out of that fucking hole.
Eris-
You don't want to go in the hole? Come
It could be a
on.
giant worm, like giant tapeworm, for all I know.
all right, Eris. She trusts your judgment. You did help her out, so she
I
helps.
did kill her sentient table.
Yes, the sentient table tried to kill her. So she did. You do. Sorry. She does walk you out, and all of the current residents, apart from you guys, are awoken, apologize profusely, and ask to vacate the premises for a day. Eris is sorting out maybe them staying at another inn for the night, and she's just really busy doing that. And Atan is sort of helping her with that, because you know, and the staff.
I'm gonna chip in a little bit for that. I'm gonna give her like, I don't know, 50 gold. Be like, hey,
Yeah,
I know this kind of shit.
Yeah,
There you go.
she appreciates the immediate cash, so they could accommodate the current people in someone else's inn, but obviously she is kind of freaked out, but not really understanding what's going on, but trusting your judgment.
Okay, when I get like a moment of privacy with her, I'm basically gonna tell her about the giant fucking hole.
Yeah, as you tell her, she goes, "What? Like a hole dug in the ground in the pantry? Oh,
Let's just say
gosh.
I could go for a slip and slide and not bump on the edges.
Ooh. Okay. Should we like call the guard or something?
Knowing them from my trial, don't bother. I'm calling our previous acquaintances over. Hopefully they'll be able to help out more.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna jump in that fucking hole and I'm gonna find what lives there and murder the shit out of it.
Okay, just be careful, please. I thought the problem with the moving furniture was an issue, and I thought the hags, now that they're arrested or dead, it's all over, but I guess it's not. Oh, gosh.
You might have giant worms.
Uh,
That's probably worse than
okay,
that.
well, it's a little bit... And she starts, like,
Yeah.
you know, like, twitching a little bit. It's a little too much for me right now, so I'm just gonna deal with the current customers, if that's all right with you. Okay. And she walks away, too.
Natan,
Yes, what is it? Can I help? Although I'm not going down whatever hole you've been talking about. No thanks.
no,
Just saying.
your boss is freaking the fuck out and is probably on the verge of having a mental breakdown. You should try to calm
No,
her down.
I know. That's why I will stay with her and make sure everything is good and she sorts out all the people here, and don't worry. You do what you need to do, and
Try to distract her.
I will. You be safe though. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Hey.
How do you send word?
Don't stay up too long, kiddo.
So yeah, how do you send word to your to the rest of the gang?
Well, I don't exactly have a courier.
No, and it's the middle of the night though.
You do not exactly know sending.
No.
Well, it's a good thing. I'm
Do you still have
fast
a
as
tooting
fuck.
horn?
Boy,
Oh,
I
okay.
do have the tooting horn. I believe I do. Yeah.
Wait, don't you have the tooting horn?
I'm gonna fart into your thoughts.
You're gonna fart into our dream. I'm gonna imagine we're just like screaming deeply, and then just out of nowhere we just hear farts in our dreams constantly.
Anywhere on the plane, he could literally to the fucking divine.
So for
I
those of
think
you,
this is the best thing I've added to the list.
so for
far.
those of you who don't know, we have a magic item list that's custom. So anybody with the link, which is provided in, I think, on my Twitch
Yes,
or in this chat, you can click it and then actually submit a magic item that you made. And considering if it works in game, I will introduce it. And Tooting Horn is something that Furfred introduced. Which please tell us what it does, so that we all remember again.
Okay. From memory, when you blow into the horn, up to 5 or 6 people of your choosing, I believe. Was 6. Up to 6 people of your choosing, no matter where they are on the same plane of existence, they will hear a fart noise.
Yeah,
And
you ping 6 creatures of your choice on the same plane. If you blow,
they don't know who farted. They just hear a fart.
Any creature that hears the fart sound needs to succeed a DC 18 perception check to notice the fart sound came from the horn, or they will think you let out a big fart. So, Saldana, who are the 6 creatures you fart into? You fart to.
Well, I'm just gonna piss off Atan.
Okay, Atan.
The Archbishop. Bax,
Just a little bit.
Sildana. Bax's mom. And, that one lady I pissed off in the market in, like, session 1.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, I know who you mean. Okay, I need to make these rolls. Because I actually have their stats here.
Wait, what happens when they're, like, sleeping or something?
They just hear a fart, and it might wake them up. So, before you guys do your rolls and hold off on that, and I'll tell you what happens when the rest of the people do the things they do.
Man, I hope I get an angry letter back from your mom. At least I know she's alive.
Can you please not mentally fart on me while I'm doing my job?
Okay, having this open glass in front of me is a very dangerous thing considering how clumsy I am, but okay.
I need to get you like an industrial non-spill cup that's just like a steel case with just enough space for a straw.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Okay, right. So we're gonna have this dice for the Archbishop. This dice for Daruna Yeslin, who is the person you have pissed off in your day 1 here. Well, not day 1, day 2. Then we have one for Bax's mom. And then there is Bax and Sildana, and who else was it again? Atan. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, you guys roll your perception checks, I guess.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be good, boy.
It's a perception check, not a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, it's a perception check. Okay. Okay, perception. Where is it? Where is it on this character sheet? Damn it.
I got a dirty one.
You got a dirty 1. What about you, Saldana? What'd you get?
16.
Bax, you sleep right through it. Something farts in your dream. As you're walking in this cloud, you suddenly get the sound of...
You see the
like
dark one.
It crawls up in your dream and like farts on you.
Yeah, you just hear a fart in your dream, but you're like, okay,
Can
whatever.
I just wake out of that?
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Despair.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
You fucking wake up in cold sweat.
Don't forget -4. What'd you get?
Not enough.
Well, that's a 5. Okay, did I piss you off, Gabe? Like one of these rolls today?
I think like last session you like mocked my dice powers and you've just been in a slump since.
So you rolled a 5, right?
5.
Yeah. You don't wake up, but you keep within your dream. You still have the whole traumatic, like in the fog. You think you see the shapes of the horrible dream of just
my sculpted buttocks.
Yes, of the assholes and maggots and like it's just like images in this fog that just keep haunting you. There's no smell, no sound, just visual. You're not having a good time.
You remember the smell.
What about you, Soldana? What'd you roll? Perception check.
Good times.
Oh, you were busy. That's okay. Well, you don't know what happens to the Archbishop. I'm not going to tell you.
Well, I mean, like I noticed I got my perception check the 16.
Yeah,
earlier,
as
right?
the Tad is walking away from you, and you see him talk to Ares down the street. At some point, you hear him go like, and he turns around and sees you with a horn and goes. Was it
What?
you? The fart!
What?
The fart! Was it you?
Man, if I could fart loud enough for you to hear from that distance, I would have a different job.
Come on! I know it's some sort of magic, no? It's funny, I like it. And he turns around and goes to help you. He rolled pretty high. He figured out that it was like it wasn't an actual fart, it was like a magical thing, and he saw you with the, like, you know, he clocked it. I'm not gonna tell what happens with that one, and I'm not gonna tell what happens with that one because they're not next to you. But yeah, Sultana, what'd you roll?
Just the fact of potentially pissing them off is good enough.
Oh yeah, what'd you roll, Sultana?
Wait, did you want me to roll like another perception check?
No, just your perception check. What'd you get?
Oh, my last one? It was a 16.
16. Yeah, you wake up, because you heard a really loud fart, but there's nobody else in the room with you, and you're just like, huh? But then you also remember that you do have that tooting horn, and you're like, oh, maybe? Because that's the only explanation for a fart. But you're pretty convinced it was very realistic. You don't know, man.
Panic mode.
I don't know.
Panic mode on the cattail and cat ears.
How tired are you gonna be?
I mean, he's done this at around, I'd say, after evacuating everybody, after making sure everybody's gone, it's like 1 a.m. right now, so you guys have had, from around 8 p.m., you guys have had a good 5 hours of sleep. So you're
it's just like, you wake up to a fart, though, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, but you're not sure.
If it came from yourself or not.
What I'm saying is you're not sure, you don't think, there's nobody else in the room with you, so either it was your fart that woke you up, or,
No.
Fervrand is doing the tooting horn, but you don't know which one is it. You're not confident. Bax, you're just sleeping through the shit.
Well, he's having nightmares.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna say, like, I remember that the tooting horn does exist, and yeah, it might be Fervrand who's calling off for us right now.
Sure. I mean, yeah, you were there during the usage of this tooting horn, so you're fully aware of it. And as I get up,
I see, like, out of like one of my bags is like the maid outfit, and I think
you fucking put it on, kick Bax's door open, and wake the fuck up, samurai.
Do I do it?
I don't know. Do you do it?
Like, you said it was at 4, so 9 p.m. He's gonna come out as like a Powerpuff Girl in a maid outfit.
Let me
1
roll
a.m.,
here.
darling.
If it's
1 a.m.
If it's more than 10, then I'll put on the maid outfit. If it's less than 10, I will not.
Let's go.
Listen, Daddy. Stat-wise,
oh,
it's
fuck!
It's a really good magic item.
You're putting it on.
Cost your dignity.
I'm like, okay.
Okay, shh. Okay, so you have all 3, I believe. Are you putting on all 3, or are you putting on one thing?
I have the whole.
Are you putting the whole thing on, or just one item?
I'm putting the whole thing on.
Well, then I believe you need all 3 need attunement, and you only have 3 attunement slots. You need to unattune from something, because currently you are attuned to stuff.
Wait, am I attuned to something?
Yes, you are. I gave you a magic item you're attuned to. 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, it's the bracers of archery.
Yes. Is the bow also maybe? No.
While wearing these bracers, you have proficiency with the longbow, shortbow, gain +2 bonus damage rolls. Okay, so I just remove that.
Yeah, just don't remove them. Don't take them out. Just unattune.
Unattune.
So they're still on you, but you can't use the effect of them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then you can easily attune to all 3 of these crazy ass items. So for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna tell you what those items are as Daddy's doing all this math. So first of all, are cat ears of dexterity, which, when attuned, you have advantage on dexterity saving throws, and if you take half damage from a source on a successful dexterity throw, you take no damage instead. Curse, you're forced into Nya speak. Nya has to be at least 1 word in a sentence, or else the sentence ends on Nya. Then you have the cat paws, which these gloves or boots are shaped like large puffy cat paws, and while attuned you have advantage on dexterity skill checks, not saving throws. And Curse, you must end your turn doing a cat pose. If you do not end your turn doing a cat pose, you have disadvantage on dexterity checks, and skill checks and movements reduced to 0. So you're forced to end your turn on a cat pose. And the last one, a cattail that is also doubling as a butt plug.
Holy shit, my stats are amazing.
It moves as if it were actual cat's tail when attuned. While attuned, you're constantly under the effect of the haste spell, which means you have double your movement, 2 actions, but you still have 1 bonus action, I believe, right? With haste. Let me double check.
I think it just gives me double movement, right?
No, double movement and 2 actions as well.
Oh, okay.
So you can technically, if you do 2 attacks in action, you can do 4 attacks because you have 2 actions.
And just before I go out, I take a swig of some liquor real quick.
Yeah, you take a swig of liquor. Yeah, so you get +2 bonus to AC. Have advantage on dex saving throws again. Okay. An additional action, yeah. And you move. Yep. Holy shit. Okay. But then there is a curse to this as well. You must wear a maid outfit for the tail to function. If you try to hide the tail with clothes or armor, or you're not wearing a maid outfit, you are constantly under the effects of a slow spell. Do you have a maid outfit with you? I do not recall you purchasing one.
I'm pretty sure I had the whole thing.
But the maid outfit isn't part of the set.
No, it's a separate thing.
I think I did get one though. I remember, if I remember correctly, yeah, I did.
Because you only have ears, paws, and tail. You don't have the maid outfit.
No, I do. I got
Down a
that.
tailor store in the middle of the night. Give me a maid outfit now.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Roll me a D100, and let's say if you roll lower than 20, so like anything in the 10s or zeros, like lower than 20%, you have gone and bought a maid outfit thinking that you might wear these things. If not, you don't have a maid outfit.
I rolled an 18.
That's a D20.
Oh.
Yeah, no, a D100.
Oh, D100, my bad.
So it's the last one on here, yeah. Yeah, no,
88.
you saw these items and you were like, maybe, but that butt plug, you were like, nope.
Deciding factor whether to shove something up your ass.
No, you were like, the ears and the paws are manageable, but not the butt plug. So you were like, okay, I'm not gonna go out of my way and buy a maid outfit, unfortunately.
Well, is there a tailor open at this time or
At
something?
1 a.m.?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you can check. You don't know.
Does Bax's family have a maid or something?
You didn't hear this from me, but check
What?
his dad's closet.
Check his dad's closet. Can I check somewhere in the closets just for anything?
Okay, knowing your dad and your mom, I'm gonna roll for this. If he has a maid outfit in the house,
This would ruin me.
it's the same odds. If it's less than 20%, there is a maid outfit in his closet.
Wow, Saldana, where'd you get this maid outfit? From your dad.
As you go into his dad's parents' room, his dad is sleeping on the bed quietly. I need you to give me a stealth check.
I'm ruined.
I love how it just fucked you over.
I got
There's no
5.
recovery from this.
I shit you not. I got 0.
Wait, what did you say?
Hold on, I'll tell you. On my percentile dial, I got 5. So yeah, there is. Okay.
This, Matt, is why I'm the dice god.
I need you to give me a stealth check, please, to not wake up his
You
dad.
ruined me, Gabe.
Okay.
You ruined me. For your fucking bullshit item, too.
If it makes you suffer, I want it to happen twice.
What? Stealth check, babe, please.
Hold on. Oh, I'm really good at those, by the way, just so you know.
I know. Just give me one. Okay.
26.
You are shadow and death. The man sleeps through whatever you do. You open the cupboard, it creaks, he's sleeping through it. And as you're looking through some of the robes and nice little scarves, a sensible outfit, you notice there's a black box with a lock at the bottom of the wardrobe. And it is like one of those like stage boxes, it's a very sort of big size box, but it is at the bottom of the wardrobe, like tucked in the back, but you do notice it.
Okay. I open it.
It's got a lock on it.
Just take the fucking box.
I'm gonna just take the box right now.
Alright, you take the box. It's pretty heavy. Seems to be some clanging on the inside as well. But you pull it out of the closet, you roll 26 on stealth, so you're just super stealthy with this, and you leave the room with this box. It is carryable, but it's pretty heavy.
I open it up.
Do you have thieves' tools to pick the lock?
Hang on, I am a am rogue. So like,
do you have thieves tools though?
wait,
have
do I
tools.
have these tools? Actually, wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me double check
You
that. real quick.
do.
You probably
You do.
Oh,
Now,
I do.
And you're proficient, I believe. Yes. So
Yes.
give me a lockpicking roll, which is I think sleight of hand, please.
I think that's sleight of hand. Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
I came prepared.
Prepared for shenanigans.
That's
Whatever is
advantage.
in that box, then you fucking come into my room with it after.
I
Like, you just
heard-
don't.
I turned Danny
22.
from like a respectable older woman, ex-military, into a depressed cat girl.
Depressed aging cat girl.
I'm literally a depressed aging cat girl drinking like a bottle of whiskey right now, going like, "Yeah, motherfucker, what?"
Pose.
This is
Oh.
like
Kitty pose.
You get like fucking pissed when you're like forced to do a cat pose and like spills your drink. You're like, motherfucker, yeah.
I'm gonna try this session to end my sentences in roleplay.
I mean, you haven't put it on yet, so I'm just because you're doing the stealth mission. You just laid. I assume you. What you did, you pulled out all of your magic items, laid them out on the bed, and realized you don't have a maid outfit, which is a really, slow spell is a really bad thing. So you're like,
22 for a fucking sleight of hand check too. That's successful.
So you got a 22 sleight of hand check, which is extremely
God.
successful. You managed to pick the lock easily. It's not a complicated lock. And as you open it, it's like, have you seen an anime when somebody opens a chest and does like, oh, like light?
Yeah.
And as you open it, you're like, oh, is it shining? But no, there's actual like lights at the bottom of the case which light up when you open it. And what you see inside,
Glowing butt plugs. Smack it against the rave.
what you see inside it's a collection of some things you don't even know what they do. They look either painful or kinky. You're not sure which one of them is what.
What did I just
But
stumble into?
you took the whole box. You notice that there are a bunch of handcuffs with like fur
Are they
lining.
fuzzy?
Fuzzy, yeah. You got
Some
a
of them
bunch
are.
of like leather like whips and like
He's got a fucking Gibson.
bands. There's just so much stuff, and you're a little bit overwhelmed and pressed for time right now. But you do see a very obvious like kind of a like made out of really bad fabric, sort of like a French. No, there's no France, but like Charmontian maid outfit.
Yeah.
Super short, like barely reaches your butt.
Well,
And a copy of the lusty Argonian maid.
I think like my mother would not be pleased if he had that in the box.
No.
Hey, he's the maid in this scenario.
anyways, I guess I put it on.
So
I
I'm
get-
gonna give
I
you
get
this
space now.
because this is an outfit. You're currently wearing armor, right? You're currently wearing a chain shirt +1. You won't be able to put this outfit on top of the chain shirt, so you're gonna have to take it off.
Aw, damn.
Doesn't chain shirts like specifically mention you could put under clothes? Because it's a shirt, not like chainmail. Or was that Mithril?
I think that was Mithril. I'm just gonna say you're gonna have to take it off, but it gives you +1 bonus to AC anyway. But the butt plug gives you +2 bonus to AC because you now have haste. So
Oh yeah.
you still come out
wait.
winning. You still come out
Wait,
winning.
my AC is 13 now? Or is it-
So when you take off the chain shirt, your AC is 13, but if you put the butt plug in, your AC
I
will
hate you
be
for this item, Gabe.
your AC will be 15. So it'll just
I
drop by
ruined
one.
AC will be
your family with
15.
my
But in
shenanigans.
addition to that, you will have double movement and advantage on dex saving throws and 2 actions. And you will be
Okay.
way harder to hit already.
Advantage
So
Okay.
you're just
Hold on.
suffering a -1 to your AC to get a bunch of bonuses. Because otherwise it's way too OP if you can put the maid outfit on top of your, like... It's a bit too bulky.
So wait, I have haste.
And thing is, you also have to have your tail visible. So you're gonna have to take the pants off.
Double. Oh.
Fucking commando like God intended.
Well, Alrighty then.
Alrighty. What you do notice is, luckily for you, the maid outfit already has a hole in the back for a tail.
I fucking love this. It's like every single time Danny hits like one of those lines where he's like, "Yeah, I shouldn't be doing this,"
the hard commit to the bit just goes keeps on.
Keeps on with the
so
bit.
many walls. He hits so many walls, but he keeps.
To be fair,
Commit to the
Danny,
bit, commit
for
to
a
the
long
bit, commit to
time
the bit.
in this game, has just been the most sensible one, and I think it's the funniest part how the sensible one is the most, like, crazy now.
It's just like, well, I mean, this is literally what's gonna help me the most in like a serious
True,
situation.
yeah. Okay, so,
Probably doesn't help that I'm constantly egging you on.
Danny,
It doesn't.
please make sure you're attuned to these items. Keep track of all of your like advantages and the haste spell. Just have it on the side. I'll keep this. I'll be able to see it, but just you are responsible for if you have an advantage on something. It's your responsibility to tell me. I have too many things in the background to pay attention to it. So there you go.
Okay.
But you are
just,
attuned to all
let's
three
see.
things.
Haste,
Yeah.
double action.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have 2 actions.
Okay.
And what were the other ones again? Sorry, I just want to write them down.
Well,
real quick.
when I gave you the magic items, I gave this in the description of the magic items. So if you click on it, you'll be able to see it. That's why I did that. But I will tell you that they are in the magic item suggestions thing, which we all have access to. So, okay, I believe so. After you put the ears, the paws, the main outfit, and the butt plug, you take off your shirt.
I go take a huge swig of whiskey.
Yep. You
And
take off
I
all of
go-
your armor, put it in the bag with you. Take
Yep.
your bow, take your weapons. You still have all your weapons, and you walk, I assume, into Bax's room like this.
Yeah.
Wake
and
up,
I
samurai.
I go wake up.
Question: Do you
Wake up.
do you put the box back into the room of
No,
his dad
leave.
or no?
No, I just leave it.
Cool. Yeah. How do you wake up Bax?
Fucking in terror.
I slap
With the
him.
maggots.
Wake up with the kitty paws.
So Bax, you
Oh,
wake
small.
up to Sildana dressed as a cat.
Literally, my face just going.
Yes.
Am I still
Wake
breathing?
the fuck up, nya.
Pose. Oh, by the way,
Pose.
Danny, don't forget to pose. Because we can't see you as your VTuber posing, you're gonna have to say pose.
Pose.
Like I always imagine those like JoJo like
I know what you're imagining.
JoJo poses.
Don't ask.
I can see everything perfectly well, and it's another scar in my soul.
Yet another day I regret having magic eyes.
Just don't ask. Don't think about it, nya. Pose.
Eldritch.
You let go of it, or we gotta go fight something.
Just like,
Yeah,
please let
pose.
yourself up. What do you want? What do you want?
Just
What do you want?
imagine whenever I'm like casually just talking, I'm just my hand on one of my hands on the right side is just doing like the nya like pose like a cat.
All right. What do you want? Sorry, what do you want?
We gotta go out. We're being called.
We're being summoned.
Being
by-
called?
We're being
By
summoned
whom?
now. Fervent. He's using the tooting horn.
You probably fucking hate that this is the way I'm calling you.
It's the only way remotely he can do it.
You don't have a cell phone? How is that my problem?
Okay, let's go. Walk behind me. I'm not gonna look at that the entire way.
Look at the tail
Okay.
fucking swing as you walk.
It acts absolutely like a cat tail. So every
Yeah.
time you pose, it like bends and twists and swooshes.
I close my eyes, for I do not wish to see.
Just gotta go, nya. Come on.
Do
Nya.
you even know where to go?
Hey Danny, put the fucking cat ears on your model.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because you do have cat ears on your mouth.
Yeah.
Do that.
I can do that.
Yeah.
So,
Hold on
Lana, do you
one
even know
second.
where to go?
There's only one place I've been staying at this entire time.
There's only
but,
one
like, you could
place.
have gone many places.
He's probably at the Sleepy Tavern, maybe, nya.
That hurts me. But okay. Fine.
What is hurting you, nya? Just get the fuck over yourself, nya. You little bitch, nya.
The
I love you, Gabe, for these magic items. I love you. It's so crazy.
Mwah.
It's perfection.
I knew this would come in handy one day.
I can't believe you
Every-
managed to
every
find a
single
maid
time.
outfit.
Every single time, right, that he says Nya, I'm just gonna do like this and just like pull like the Nya out of my mind with the encode thoughts and just like throw it out. I'm just gonna keep throwing it out.
So you're using your action as you're walking behind Sildana somewhere.
Leave a trail
She's
of
leading you.
breadcrumbs.
Yeah, as you're doing that,
Some guy who's like a mage and finds a way to read it. Just sees Nya 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 all the way.
bunch of kitty cat nyas. Hey,
Does this make you happier now?
It makes me so happy. If only you had a tail as well, it'd be beautiful.
If only.
If only. But you're gorgeous. I love it.
Thank you, Nya.
As you head down, it takes you a while to get there, especially for you, Sildana. You're not used to walking with a butt plug. That's a skill. But you know, you.
Let me tell you, getting in there at
Technically.
first was a bit interesting.
Technically, because of
Wet and
haste,
dry.
Sylvana is twice as twice the speed.
Yeah, and I was about to say you're walking twice as slow, but you're also twice as fast. So you're sort of
Wait,
walking at the same speed.
Am I wearing like boots right now, or did the
Oh, no,
did the
I
maid
mean,
outfit
no, yeah,
require
it's
like
fine.
heels or something?
It's fine. I'm gonna say you're wearing your own boots. It's
Okay.
fine. You can also be wearing your bracers, but you're not attuned to them. The only things
Yeah.
you had to take off was the trousers because the tail had to fit, and you had to take off the chain shirt because it was too bulky. But
Yep,
apart from
okay.
that, you have everything else. You have your socks, your boots, and everything. You're not
I'm
walking
running
barefoot.
out.
Actually, no, hold on, because these are the cat paws are not just paws; it's boots as well. So you have cat boots on.
Oh wait, are they boots too?
Yeah, you have cat boots on as well. So
Oh,
you are
gloves and
basically
boots and-
you're
oh fuck.
you are
They
basically a cosplayer at Comic-Con.
Oh, if only there was a picture we could show.
I
to
don't have a
accurately
picture of it,
represent This
but I might
Just
commission
fucking
it just
Google
just
anime
cause.
cat kill.
lady.
I might commission it because it's just so stupid.
It's like a fucking grumpy old woman, a cat with like a cigarette in her mouth, like hunched back, like I fucking hate my life, holding a whiskey bottle.
If you find something, send it to me on Discord. I want to see it.
I'm trying to
But
find something.
okay,
but I
as you
can't find shit.
as you guys are heading over, I mean, do you guys need a break to go pee or do something, or do we want to end it here? Actually,
Can
'cause
we
it's getting
can we
quite
actually
late.
take a we can take a break real quick?
What do you guys want?
Are you feeling tired, Matt?
I'm okay. Because we started a bit later than usual. We usually end around this time, and I'm asking, do you guys want a break or do you guys want to end soon? What's your
I
feel?
mean, I have a night shift tomorrow, so I'm going to be awake from 5 p.m. until 5 a.m. So I'm not going to bed until at least 4 a.m. So once this
Gotcha.
is over, I'm
Max?
gonna spam Dark Souls.
What about
I
you?
will be up for like a while, but
Okay. What about you? What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, we can keep going.
Okay, yeah, then we'll take a quick short break to like do stuff that we need. You guys get yourself a drink because this is gonna be a bit crazy with all the Nya.
Full disclosure, we don't actually care what Matt thinks. He's irrelevant.
Sure, but yeah, we'll be back soon. So just keep us posted, and we'll return. See you in a bit.
okay, bye, Nya. We'll be right back.
And we're back. This was
Hello. Yeah.
hello, Nya. This was a short break as promised. It wasn't very long, just to refresh our drink, to do the thing that we need to do. And we're back. Those of us who are joining us after the break, or if you're still away, I'm just gonna go quick recap. There's something strange going on inside the inn. Ferbrand found a weird muddy hole made possibly by something like a worm. You don't know. Sylfania has put on a maid outfit and a bunch of cat claws and ears and a cattail butt plug that give her magic powers. She's a magic cat girl now, yeah. And
I am
Bax,
magic cat girl Sylfania.
Bax is traumatized, and he woke up with full health, but -3 to all of his attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks, fucking everything.
Just so you know, you are behind me because I'm faster than you.
Yes, and you do see, because the maid outfit has been made for somebody with a much wider tail, sometimes you see a flash of Sylfania's ass cheeks.
I am not looking
like I'm wearing
at
nothing at
her
all.
in the
Nothing
slightest.
at all.
I am
You are
like,
what?
every single time it even comes around, I'm looking at the sky, I'm looking at a building, I'm like, oh, look at that fucking post over there.
You
Oh,
fucking
this-
walk into a lamp post because you're trying to distract yourself so hard.
I have perfect night vision. I can see everything.
Hey, perfect night vision doesn't mean looking in front of you.
Gabe, may I
I'm
ask you a
just saying,
question?
that's why specifically I'm not
Sure.
looking at
That
I'm just
shadow,
saying,
that shadow spell that you've done, or not spell, that ability to give you dark vision, how long do you have the dark vision for?
As per the spell.
Oh, the spell dark vision.
Yeah.
I'm bringing it up.
I can't open it on Foundry because Foundry is like, yes, dark vision, the sense, it works like this. I'm like, no thank you.
Okay,
I'm
last
possible,
8 hours,
so-
you're fine. Okay. I was just double checking in case it wore off and you have to do it again, because you're using key. That's important. Alright, so you guys go to the inn and you notice that the inn is deserted. There's all the lights are off. There's no sound coming from the dining room, and you see Ferbrand, I assume you stay outside the inn to meet the gang, right?
Yeah. How long does it take them to get here?
Sylfania's walking fast and Bax is like trying to keep up with her. Usually the journey is like over an hour because you're in different districts of the city. And while the streets are quiet, usually when the streets are busy because you have to cross the road and everything takes 2. But at night, it's about 1 hour. So.
Can I get a short rest?
You know what? If you're not doing anything and you just sit down, I will let you have a short rest, yeah.
Pretty much just making sure nobody comes in.
Yeah,
That's it.
you're just sitting in front of the door and making sure nobody comes in.
I got the key back.
You got your key back. Good on you. You guys make it back. Ferbrand, you see cat girl walking on a lonely street, and you realize
can't
that is
help but
Sylfania.
smirk.
I've arrived. Yeah.
Pose.
Yeah.
Pose.
Yeah. We hear. What's up?
I can't help but feel like at some point you could have like a deep sigh, just yeah.
Drink.
Me?
No, Danny.
Sylfania.
Right.
This is the moment her son returns and she's like, my son, yeah, pose.
Your son sees you dressed like this.
Sylfania, you do not wear.
Oh no.
He is also staying at this inn, by the way, but he has left with.
He has left. He's somewhere else.
You've seen him sort of as everybody was told to evacuate. He was in the crowd. You didn't make eye contact with him because Eris and Natan were sort of really quickly getting people out. But you do know he's staying in the same inn as you guys.
Did he not leave?
Yeah, he left with everybody else
Yeah, okay.
a while back. I mean, you could have stopped him and asked him to help if you wanted to, but he has left.
He's not a fighter.
Okay, gotcha. He's left. He's not there.
Would have been really funny though.
I would have been like, he's not here anywhere, right? Yeah.
Who?
You know who I'm talking about.
Don't forget the Nya.
Yeah.
There you go.
Natan isn't here. No, I sent him away with Eris.
Good.
Come,
Yeah.
we gotta go downstairs. There's a very concerning hole.
Oh, sorry.
Oh boy. Yeah.
That's what gets your attention, Bax. Holes. Get your mind out of the gutter.
I was waking at
Grow up.
1 a.m.
Grow
because
up.
of a fucking fart. I'm sorry. Nothing about. Have you seen her? Nothing about this situation isn't comical.
I look you dead in the eye, and I blow the tooting horn just at you.
You will take this seriously, Nya. You little shit, Nya.
Now let's go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go to combat camp. Oh, Lord Christ. I need some anime music for this. Okay, you guys
Just
are...
get some anime music, yeah, just on the street, too.
I mean, I don't know if we'll get copyrighted, but probably I shouldn't. But just imagine anime music as it goes after you. I'll get something perky. But I think I'll probably stick with the regular combat music. But anyway, you guys are now in the dark, dingy cellar. And you are... Let me bring up the thing. Dating. 1 second. Nope, not this playlist. Not
Sorry if
this playlist.
you see my mouth moving a lot right now. I'm like eating something, yeah.
Okay.
I just, every time I see your mouth open and close when you're not saying anything, I just think of fish. Like,
Yeah. That's perfectly fine. If you need a snack, it's completely allowed. It's all right. So you guys are currently in the basement, in the pantry, which is located in the basement. There's not much space to move around. But it is a pretty sizable pantry. They do have to run a restaurant, and there's no like fridges in this world, so you know. You notice that this rack is moved out, and oh yeah, Danny, feel free to move your character around if you want. Yeah, this rack is moved away, and there is an invisible wall, so just move your character across from it.
This hole is giving me nightmares.
Yeah, and there's a hole inside the ground that you guys can see. Leading, it's just wide enough to fit one person, so if you do go in, you're gonna have to go one by one.
Okay.
And it is a very narrow hole, it's like 5 feet wide.
Fair
I go, see what I mean? And then I go,
So you go, whoop, 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 and into
Well, time to
you-
go.
You go into the hole. So Ferran goes first, Saldana goes next.
Oh. Yeah.
Do
Sure.
you go in, Vax?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna move you into this hole.
Wahoo! Yeah.
Yep, into this hole in the order that you guys come in. Hold on. Hold on. Pause.
This hole that is apparently a
I
goal.
was just making space.
Yep. And here you go. Alright, you
Oh,
guys are
God.
currently inside this, it's a little bit wider than it is drawn here, but you guys are currently inside this very narrow passage where, I mean, there's a little bit of space to move forward, but you kind of have to crawl.
I mean, I'm good on all fours, am I right?
So you guys are crawling.
Oh god, I'm looking straight up fucking
You're
Sylvana's
looking
ass.
straight up Sildana's pantless ass with the butt plug.
I'm seeing everything.
Yes, you
I
are.
have perfect dark vision.
A man
I
has
see
never been
everything.
tempted in his life to make kobolds.
Sildana, are you moving forward? I assume you are, guys, all moving back to back.
God.
Um,
Yeah.
Stay together, please.
You should have shown some. You should have shown some initiative.
Yeah, and as you guys...
I was actually gonna say I'm gonna jump in right after Fer. I was gonna show the initiative.
So as you guys...
Okay,
Okay, hold on. As you guys head out, you basically are crawling down and down and down, and it's very, like, it's dry mud, so it's flaking all over you. It's not wet mud, but it is very earthy. There's, like, an earthy, cold scent, as if, you know, if you dig a hole, that's basically what it smells like. And, for Ren, because you're going in front, give me a perception check, please.
Perceptione? I am good at perceptione. As I roll on
I
one.
can't stop laughing.
It wasn't one.
22.
22. That's pretty good. As you're crawling down, you notice as you're looking at the walls in front of you, you notice, like, the walls, because you have dark vision now, you see that these are, like, hand marks, and there's 5 fingers, and they look like human hands. So this hole looks like it's been made by human hands, digging, okay? And then you also notice, with a 22, damn your investigation, your perception investigation, man, it's insane. With a 22, you notice fucking everything. You notice that there are handprints that look like they dug, so they're at the top, at the sides, they dug this tunnel. But there are also handprints in front of you that look like they're going the other direction, like they've been trying to grab onto things. But yes, you are, as you crawl down, the rest of you don't see any of this because, you're very nudged right next to each other. But for Red, as you end up...
I'm busy staring up another hole.
Wrong hole, buddy.
As you manage to reach the bottom, there is an opening. You emerge into a more sort of a cavern. It's not very tall, but it's tall enough that you don't have to crawl anymore. You can stand up full height, right?
I'm just thinking about Ace Ventura Pet Detective right now.
Jesus, okay.
That's nightmare fuel.
But anyway,
Look, Bobby, the rhino's giving birth.
You end up in this sort of an opening, and it is not very tall. It is just tall enough to reach your head, so you can stand up full height. It is wide. It's basically as wide as you can see, but you're pretty tall for a Ren, and you have horns, so you do have to like lower your head a little bit. It looks like it's been handmade by just hands. It's not been dug out with a shovel. It's not being magically moved. It's all been dug. It's just a piece of earth. What do you do?
A piece of earth. That sounds like my mom. Now, I move forward.
Yep. You guys have free movement. Feel
Cautiously.
free to move around.
Okay.
You're moving forward, and the earth it's very cold in here, very dark. There's no light, very stuffy, no air as well.
Is the dirt like pressed? Like, is it like solid? Is it like loose or?
So in the tunnel you were going, it's been both like dug and pressed at the same time to create a tunnel. You know what I mean? But it doesn't look like it's been dug out using magical means or a shovel or any kind of equipment. It's done by just bare hands. And
so
when you saw
it's
the...
as soft as you can punch a mound of dirt.
Yeah, well, you can punch it and it will like powder out a little bit, but what you notice is it's like it has been pressed a little bit together to create this sort of cavern. As you near the end, you notice that the...
They didn't even fucking wait.
Yep, give me a second. As you notice, you try to sense some magic. You sense absolutely no magic anywhere near you. The wall here, that you notice here with a strange edge, it's a little bit... The texture is not as pressed. It's a little bit more loose. But it is very... I mean, the only person who notices is Fervrad, because you rolled a 22. If the rest of you want to do perception checks, feel free to do that as well, now that you're in this cavern.
I would like to as well, yes.
I punched the wall.
Okay, as you punch the wall... Hold on a second, gotta do this. Is that your... Okay, perception check. You also notice that the wall is, like, not as pressed as the rest of the walls here. What about you, Bax? So you gonna do a perception check, or are you just checking for magic?
He's so down on magic right now.
Okay.
Well, I mean, fuck, the power in that butt plug is radiating. Like, literally. It's like a radiator.
Bads, you're muted.
You guys ever seen a bonfire in the middle of the night? That's fucking Sildana's butthole right now.
So
I'm just leaving Ferren to his answers of like breaking something. I can see everything perfectly, and I'm just keeping the magic eyes and looking around.
Fucking keep your Naruto eyes to yourself, fuck a bitch.
okay, I need to pause this real quick. I just gotta
Fuck out of here.
bring this up.
You butt plug loving motherfucker.
Just...
Hey, I'm not the one wearing it.
You the one who made it.
he knows he's the one that started this.
Just one thing here before we continue. I just need to bring up something so I have a reference for this.
You are the devil
Double check
behind its
something
making. No,
we
I
do
will
this.
not forgive you.
Yes, before we carry on, I just want to check something here.
Well, I sure hope I find a magic item in there that's totally not of the list.
Who knows? Okay, as... Ooh, no, I did the wrong thing. I'm sorry. As you guys...
How dare you?
carry on. You punch the wall, and what you see is the wall sort of... Oh, hold on. The wall crumbles a little bit, and what you see is a sort of... There's still dirt around you, but there is a further passage in there, and it looks like it's been done more recently, but like less pressed in a way. But yeah, what do you do?
More loose dirt. Well, I let the gang know the dirt is more loose here. Watch your step. You might sink in. Or the wall might collapse on you.
Yeah, affirmative.
Danny, what kind of cat pose do you do on all fours?
I'm just like lifting up like one of my hands, kind of just like just doing like the Nyan motion.
Okay. You're not doing the dog piss or leg raise?
No.
Damn.
It's a cat, not a dog.
It's a cat, not a dog.
Waste.
All right. Oh, sorry, it's paused. What do you guys do?
No, it's not a waste.
I move forward.
All right,
Well,
as you move
should've made it
forward,
a dog girl
you
outfit.
go through the sort of the piece you punch through. The rest of the cavern looks kind of the same. It's still made. It's like it's a big hole that's been dug up, and I need you guys. Okay, I need to do something here just to double check that it's what's working.
Do you want me to roll to win the game?
I mean, you probably will. If you want to try it, you feel free to. But I might as well do it here.
Fucking go for it, bro.
11.
Right.
That means probably Bax is gonna die. Again.
Yes.
Can you roll for like a percentage of how much he's gonna die?
Yeah, sure. Let's see here. 48%.
Okay.
48% chance.
No,
All right,
you're
I'm
gonna
going back
die
home, ladies and
48%.
No, you'll be dead like 48% dead.
So I'm half dead.
All right,
Yeah.
gang.
Oh.
As you're walking forward, I need you guys here, all three of you, because your passive perceptions are pretty high. You hear a little bit of rumbling behind you, like earth moving around, because it's deadly quiet here, and only the sounds of nya pose, nya pose. Apart from that, you hear like the earth moving, like something is moving around behind you.
If you made us audible sound for that, I did not hear it.
It's
Oh. Well, Matt, you put your fucking gay ass back there. Don't you go sneaking ahead of me, you fucking meta playing scumbag. You get to the back of the fucking bus. You hear me?
Man, I'm hearing shit behind me. I'm fucking terrified, man. I'm not staying there.
We all hear it at the same time, Matt. Put your ass back.
so. Do you guys turn around to look what's behind you?
Yes, we turn around.
As you turn
Yeah.
around, what you do notice is from actually, I wonder how does this works. It's interesting mechanic because actually, Fervorand and Sylfania, Fervorand and Bax, as you turn around, it's like you can't see anything, but you hear the rumbling. You see nothing. Sylfania,
The rumbling.
you're the only one that sees this because you saved on a wisdom throw last time. And has stopped doing whatever it's doing. And as you look behind you, you notice this thing. It is a bulbous...
I don't really see it from my angle because he didn't completely remove the wall.
Well, I assume... Where are you standing? You're standing where you are, and you actually...
Yeah.
Okay, you don't see anything. And you two don't see anything as well. So as you turn back, Sylfania, everybody hears the earth move. These two turn around and see nothing, and you don't even see the earth move.
It's just right outside of my vision.
Yeah, and
unfortunately.
Sylfania, she hears the earth move, is the only one who can see it, but she is not in the way to see it. So what do you guys do? Tell me what you do before I unpause.
Well, considering I don't see anything but just hear, I just stay still on guard, really. Like, what else am I gonna do? Throw
Yeah,
a
makes
fireball
sense.
in there?
What about you, Bax? What do you do?
Even with magic eyes on, I see nothing.
No.
Can I like move back behind Fervorand with
Oh,
my bow
you
out?
can
Like,
move around, Sylfania. I'm giving you free movement
Okay.
now. You just move.
I'm gonna move behind him with my bow out, just be like, "Yeah, what was that? Yeah."
And as you move
Oh, is
around,
that
you
one?
can see it now, right?
Yeah, I see it now.
The people on screen cannot see it yet, but I will show it to you now because right
Just
now,
do show artwork.
yes. Well, I'm gonna do this so they can see where it is.
Oh my god.
I believe, when it's going to be its turn. But you can see a little bit of the artwork, but there is this bulbous creature. Bulbous creature that is coming out of the ground. Let me find the right playlist for this. Give me a second, please. I made one specifically for this. No, not for this fight, but...
Damn.
I have creepy combat. Where is it? Where is it?
The creepy combat.
Damn it. Hold on.
Where is it? Why are you not more prepared, DM?
Shh. It's fine. It's fine.
This is a terrible game.
Quiet. It's fine. I'm gonna find it. I haven't used it in a while. It's fine.
Horrible review on Yelp.
No.
I want a refund.
No, please. It's fine.
Can I get my pine back, please?
Damn it. Where is it? I've had it. No, that's epic.
Everyone is so disappointed in us.
I'm so sorry, Gabe. Found it.
Please.
There we go.
Yeah. Pull us out of it.
As you guys see, Sylfania, what you notice is a bulbous body pulling out of the ground with the earth moving out, and it's just a very, very long white neck and a humanoid kind of face at the end of it. But the neck is definitely not humanoid. It's very serpentine. I will show the artwork for the gang now, if I can. You do it in Actor, right? I believe.
I mean, you can open the actor tab, just right-click the character, do show artwork. I also have a mini I can show, but it's a bit different.
It looks like this. So a strange humanoid face with fangs and sunken eyes and a long neck that's coming
Uncle
out
Dave?
of the ground. You're the only one that sees it, and as you see it, you notice that the mouth is open and the tongue is moving, and you can't hear it, but it feels like it's singing. And yeah, as this happens, I need you all to roll initiative.
Pow.
Guys, what the
Nat
fuck
one,
is
baby.
that thing?
A nat one. Oh, Jesus.
I do look forward to this.
Oh, boy.
Wait, do I have advantage on
One good
initiatives?
roll.
Am I allowed to show the mini? I've shown you the mini, Natalie.
Yeah, you can show the mini if you like. So, Gabe knows what this is because he gave me the idea for this monster, actually. So, look into his cam. I don't know if you can see it.
Product placement.
Yes.
I don't know how well the camera sees this.
It's pretty small, but it doesn't have that many heads, as you can see. You see only one head at the moment. But yeah, it's this creepy thing. As the head comes out, what happens is, Bax and Fervorant, you guys can't see it.
I need to finish painting this at
Yeah,
some point.
you guys can't see it. It's just nothing, and Sylfania's freaking out looking where you're looking, and you can't see it. There's nothing there. And honestly, like, you don't know why she's freaking out so much, and you think maybe it's the butt plug. So, for your turn, I'm just going to tell you, you can do, it is now, I believe it's, let me start combat, and then it's Bax's turn, and I believe you can't really do anything, because, or what do you want to do? You see Sylfania freaked out, but you see nothing, and hear nothing. It's
Like,
just...
do you say anything, Sylfania?
I say, oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Yep. But that's all you hear?
Alright, so I'm gonna move away.
Smart.
And on here,
Where?
actually,
I say, oh my god, what the fuck is that? Yeah.
I'll cast this like
Just for gold.
A bonfire.
yeah.
And what does bonfire
That's me
do?
fucking flashbang my dark vision eyes.
What does bonfire do again?
It creates a
It says
bonfire.
that- Yeah, it creates a bonfire. Essentially, just like I'm just creating a thing to get like extra lighting for them as well. But also, if whatever it is that I cannot see walks over it or is close enough to it, it takes damage.
How much what kind of damage and how much damage?
It's 2d8 fire damage.
2d8 fire damage, gotcha. Right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm just moved away and.
Sylfania, you are, you see this thing. It's not going towards you just yet. It's just crawled like a snake like this out of the ground.
Ugh. I am horrified.
What do you do?
I fucking
Corral.
hello. What's up? Comet Lord.
Oh, hi! Yes, this thing. What do you do?
Oh yeah, this thing. Yes, this thing. Well, it sees us, right?
Oh, it's looking straight at you and singing.
Sees you.
Or you think it's singing.
It's looking straight at me and singing.
Well, you don't know if it's singing. You can't really hear it. You're just looking at it, and you notice, like, the mouth is open. And it's just, like, moving like a snake. But it's not coming towards you or anything just yet.
Oh god, here comes the war.
Well, I'm gonna do a pro gamer move here, and I'm just gonna fucking shoot it.
Go ahead. Give me an attack roll.
I'm gonna fucking shoot that bitch. Oh wait, hang on.
Oh, show
I'm
that
gonna-
man right
wait.
okay.
First things first, actually.
Because you have haste, so technically you have double movement. You have 2 actions and a bonus action to do.
Yeah. Let's see, should I do Hunter's Mark now? I'm gonna try and just shoot it first, and then do
Okay,
Hunter's Mark
give
later
me an
if I need
attack
to.
roll, please.
Yeah. Shooty shoot. Where's my? Is it the? Why isn't it selected? Yeah. Sorry. One second. Bow scouting. There we go. There it is. Bow scouting. To equipped action. Oh. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's been a while since we played.
I know.
But we're good.
How dare you not know your character? Disqualified.
Hack.
Disqualified. Nope.
Oh wait, I have
Okay.
advantage. That's right.
22. You hit.
You know that's fine. Yeah.
You hit. You hit. Do the damage, please.
Okay. Yeah, just do the normal damage. 12.
Ooh.
Higher
Okay. Interesting.
and I can do it twice.
Yeah, because you have do you have regularly 2 attacks per action, or just you have because you're hasted? Which one is it?
Well, you were level 4, then you got 1 level in rogue, so I don't think you've unlocked extra attack yet.
No,
I can check your
So-
your character sheet. It should be in your
Yeah,
feed.
But it was
you-
like
you
the-
just have 2 then.
Yeah, you have 2 attacks. Yeah.
you said I had like 2 actions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but because you only have
One
one
attack per
one
action.
attack per action, so.
Oh, okay.
Because if you were a level 5 ranger, you would have 2 attacks per action, so you would have 4 attacks. But you didn't. You took 1 on rogue, so.
Yeah, you
Okay,
fucking
well,
loser.
I go to this little corner and I hide. Whoosh.
So you use your bonus action to hide. Can you do that?
Yes, because I'm gonna
Give
do,
me
like,
a stealth
sneaking.
check, please.
Like, I'm real good at them, you know.
Are you though?
I am. think I have
I
advantage
don't know.
Nat 20.
Not 20.
Ooh, boy! Sorry, that's a
So,
net
yeah.
20. I have to record the net 20s in here. I have a list somewhere. Nat 20. What do I add for you? Nat 20.
I become the shadows.
Yeah. Kill. Gucci. All right, that's your turn. You don't use your other action, I believe.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Then it is Ferveran's turn. What do? You look, and Sildana just shot an arrow, and the arrow in your mind just like flew out into the darkness and just like disappeared. That's all you see, and you didn't hear a thunk or anything. You're just like, what is she shooting at? You don't know.
How into the darkness?
Yeah, she's just shooting into the darkness. She was like, what the fuck is that? And then you see the bonfire and you don't see anything in there. And she shoots something there and then runs and hides. Also, you need to say yeah and you need to pose, darling.
Oh yeah, pose. After I did it. I'm sorry.
gonna, stand like not on the bonfire, but right in front of it, so I'm
Okay.
like blocking the hole.
Yeah,
I am the gatekeeper.
Cool. Is that
And
so
I'm
you're...
gonna take a dodge action,
Mm-hmm. Patient defense or regular dodge action?
normal dodge action.
Gotcha. Wonderful. Now this thing. So, oh, damn it. The pizza keeps stopping. What it's gonna do is... It's gonna do this thing.
It's gonna fucking leave.
Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. We will see.
Well,
right, I need to
strangled
roll.
more than one-eyed snakes, I can tell you that.
And D4. Okay. Ooh, okay. So, as Sildana, what you see, the rest of you don't see this, but you see this, Sildana. You see a hand pop out of the ground right in front of you, and another hand pop up right in front of Bax, but he doesn't see it. He's just, like, looking up. And,
What the fuck?
Someone's gonna get their balls
yeah,
fucked.
these hands pop out of the ground, and they're going to. Okay,
It just comes up.
it's gonna
Just give you a little tickle.
your balls. All right.
That's fucking
Hello,
horrible.
sir.
Okay, let me just add them to the. Oh, hold on. I'll just add them to the roster, and they're just gonna go after the Hydra, so it's fine. Gucci. Okay, so this hand is going to attempt to grab you, Sildana. So it's gonna. Oh, damn it! There we go. Having trouble with Spotify. I'm sorry.
I mean,
gang.
like, no, it's fine.
It pops up right in front of you from underneath the ground. So it's going to try to attack you. 11 doesn't hit your AC, does it?
Nope.
Yeah, it grabs at you, but you saw it, so you like move your feet out of the way. And you like jump out like a cat.
Move, happy feet.
Then
I do like a little backflip.
then it
And I
is
land on my paws.
yeah. That is its turn. It's gonna try to grab Bax. Now Bax, it's gonna have advantage because you're not looking down and you can't see it, so you can't really avoid it.
You got pretty low-hanging fruit, easy to grab.
Does a 23 hit your AC?
Remember how we rolled how
fuck
much
do
he's gonna
you
die?
think? What the fuck do you think?
I assume it does. Okay, so
I'm a fucking warlock.
Just
You
fucking
take-
twist his nuts. Give
so
testicular
you
distortion.
take 8 bludgeoning damage, and you need to give me a DC 15.
Didn't you have like 1 HP?
No. He regained his HP, but he still has his -4. That was the deal, because he did sleep at least half the night.
Did he ever get like his level up?
He did. You all
Okay.
leveled up.
That's good.
I always level you up at the same time, but I do mark, like, I do my own XP marking. Like, I give you XP for fun interactions, and then I see how far when do I need to level you guys all up at the same time. But you're never, like, a level ahead of someone else.
Yeah.
To make
Shut
it
up
fair.
one time with me.
No, you got an extra feat. He didn't level up in advance. So yeah, give me a DC 15 saving throw. You can either use take 8 bludgeoning damage, and then give me a DC 15 saving throw, either strength or dexterity to, step away, I guess.
Curses.
14. So you are now grappled by this hand.
Oh.
And I believe you are also, until the grapple ends, the target is restrained. So,
He's got you by the balls, Matt. He's
Uh,
got you by the balls.
so basically, as you are grappled, I'm just gonna quickly double check and explain what grappled and restrained is. So your speed is 0. But now you're restrained as you're grappled. You can still break the grapple, but being restrained means attack rolls against this creature have advantage, and the creature attack rolls have disadvantage. So you have disadvantage on your attack rolls, apart from a -4. And the creature, you have a disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, in addition to not being able to move. So this hand
you really
rolls up
fucked
and
me,
literally
that's
grabs you by the balls.
It grabs your dick and twists it.
Grabs you by the balls.
I just came out from the dead, and she's like,
Okay, as this is happening, you do see the hand sort of grabbing, or like you do. Actually, I don't know how this would work.
At first, it feels like a soft tingle. It's like, wow, it's
Yeah.
like someone is massaging my
Because-
balls right
yeah.
now. And then the pull happens.
So Gabe,
Someone
Gabe,
feel
and
your voice deepen.
I don't know if Comet Lord is still here, but Gabe, what do you think? The hands are kind of a part of this creature. The ability that it has of you guys not being able to see it for reasons, would that apply to the hands? I reckon it would.
Well, it's been long as well since I read the stat block.
Yeah. It doesn't
but-
mention it on there, I think. But
Can't believe
Well,
you made a horrible monster for us to fight.
If the hands are part of the creature,
then yeah,
and
right?
it says the creature does X, then it applies to the
Okay,
hand as well.
so you can't see it, but you feel your balls being gripped in a vice-like grip.
Oh,
Nice.
you gotta trauma.
You don't know by what. You look down and you see nothing, but you feel your balls being gripped.
I've liked you specifying this so much that it's his balls.
It is specifically his balls. Wonderful.
the magic
Thank you
acid
so
baby.
much for the no and for the idea. This was fun. I've introduced this monster in day 1, but they haven't seen it since. They have been ignoring it since then because there was other shit going on. And a year later, we reintroduce it for our anniversary. It's poetic. I love it.
Oh.
So okay, that was
Is this the thing that was in our...
Time to TPK,
Yeah.
That was in a
baby.
peripheral when we had to make that save?
yeah. All the wisdom saves you've been doing was this thing.
Oh.
And because you guys stayed at the same inn it was in, you are right inside the cycle of its influence most of the time. And that's why you all got some weird shit happening to you. Some of it was the hag, but a lot of it was this thing. Alright, it is now Bax's turn. You are grabbed by the balls, you cannot move, you can't see why. What do you do?
You're kind of panicking
Now,
right
I
now.
want to
because your balls
ask you
are in a
if I
vice
can
grip.
do something here.
What do you want to do?
Try to
I want to
unstick it.
ask if I can commune with my god, and you basically use
You're just
basically
gonna
use my
call Shadow
action
Daddy
to
right
basically
now?
do a religion check. Like at the moment, I'm restrained. I can't see anything. I'm like in the dark. I kind of take this moment to kind of like almost attune into him and basically pray to him to ask to able to see whatever's going on.
Okay.
So
To give me the sight that I'm unable to have.
Let me get this straight. Your balls hurt, and your immediate reaction is to call daddy.
Yes.
Daddy,
It ain't-
someone's touching my
Because
dodo!
it wasn't him touching the balls, you know. But yeah, essentially, like I want to attempt to commune him to help aid myself to get out and give myself sight, and if I can as well,
Yes.
Farron too.
Because just to double check, while he is restrained, he can still attempt to break the grappled condition, but you can only break it at the end of your turn, right, or at the beginning of your turn. Does anyone remember? Some rule lawyering.
What does it say?
It just says grappled. It becomes grappled. It doesn't mention like you can break
It
it.
depends if I'm trying to get out of it or not.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
it
don't
usually
know
takes
you
an
don't know
action, right?
you don't know how to get out of what. Like you don't know what's grabbing your balls.
Google it.
Yeah.
And it's exactly why I'm not trying to get out. I'm trying to commune with them, take this time where I'm restrained
yeah.
and I can't move
Uh,
to tune.
Of course, yeah. But what I mean to say is, oh yeah, because that would take your action. Okay, go ahead. Give me a religion check. It's just straight on religion check with no advantage or disadvantage. Just give me the whole thing. 18. As
Just for good measure,
yeah.
I'm gonna roll again. I'm gonna use the inspiration.
Oh yeah, you did get an inspiration. Didn't
Never
help.
mind.
Worse.
I'm gonna take the 14.
Okay, the 14. What exactly are you asking your god?
I am trying to commune him to give me sight of this creature to rid myself of any illusion or anything that's upon me that is not
Okay.
of
Okay.
any. Like,
I need
of-
you.
Basically, I'm trying to rid the influence of it from my
Okay,
mind.
because you rolled a 14, which is not a big fail, but it's still not an extreme success. I'm gonna give you roll me a d100, and if you get less than 20% again, I feel like that's a good cutoff. That's like a 1 in 3 chance, kind of. Less than 20%, then or 1 in 4, sorry. Then you will have advantage, so it will cancel out the disadvantage on the oh no, you will gain advantage on the effect that's causing you not to see it. Nope. You call to your god, you beg your god for assistance, but this deep in the ground, with your balls being crushed in a vice, you cannot reach him and you cannot concentrate enough to be able to get a positive outcome.
Daddy was like, sorry, son, but You gotta figure that one out yourself.
Yeah, you've noticed that since you've died, you've had a really big trouble connecting to your god. I mean, it's only been a few hours, but like you don't feel the same level of connection. Is that your turn? Okay, cool. Sildana, you are not grappled, but there's this hand in front of you, like grasping at you, trying to grab your ankles.
What the fuck?
You can see it perfectly. You can see everything going on right now.
But can she see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Fucking pathetic. Get it.
What do I do? What do I do?
Win.
Win?
Yeah, just win. Just
okay.
Just do this. Just go like this and win.
Okay.
What are you rolling for? Oh, that's Gabe. Okay.
That's Gabe.
Sildana, what do? You see a hand grabbing Max's balls. You see him praying. You see Furvan looking around confused. You see a hand in front of you trying to grab your ankles, and you manage to jump away from it.
Wait. Let's see here. Out of all of my abilities here. You see.
What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna try and move away from this thing, I guess.
It's gonna get an attack of opportunity at you, but yeah.
You
do have advantage on any, like,
could I move over to here?
Sure, you're a cat. You can jump over it. I'll let you.
Wait, was I still stealthed as I was doing that?
Yes, but, like...
I'm coming out of, like, I'm coming into vision, but I'm gonna be attacking immediately as I come out.
Yes, but that's the thing. You stepped behind it, and you, like, hid, and now you're jumping back out. I don't know.
I was trying to remember how, like,
advantage works? You wouldn't have advantage because you're in melee with something else.
No,
you
for,
wouldn't
like,
have advantage on
sneak
your
attack.
range attacks. You would actually have disadvantage on your range attacks. So if you try to hit something with a bow that's not the hand that you're trying to hit the big monster, you will have disadvantage because the hand is in melee with you, and you're not paying attention to it. So you're not going to get sneak attack. I'm just going to tell you straight away.
Okay. Then, I'm just gonna... well... Can't use that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move away.
Okay.
I disengage.
Okay, so if you disengage, that use a bonus action or an action to disengage? As a rogue, can you bonus action disengage? Or no?
Yes. You can.
Even level 1 rogue, yeah?
Yeah, I can. I can bonus action disengage. Yeah.
I think there's a level 2
Yeah, it's
thing.
cunning action. I have that. So
Wait,
I can.
how are you rogue level 3 and ranger level 2? Aren't you the other way around?
No, I'm rogue level 3, ranger level 2.
Ah.
I chose that. Yeah.
Yeah, then you have it, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I have it.
Okay. Alright,
Yeah,
you
I
disengage.
disengage back.
You now have your full movement, which is, I believe it's usually 640? Or what's your movement?
Mm-hmm.
What's your usual movement?
It was like 30.
30, okay, then you have 60 feet of movement just regularly. You have 2 actions. What do you do?
Well, I guess I'm gonna move over here.
Yep.
I see the monster again,
Yep.
and I'm gonna cast. Oh wait, I already used my bonus action. Never mind.
Yes, you.
Never mind. Aha! I'm gonna just shoot him
Okay.
again.
Go ahead.
Just be like, Fervent, it's right there! As I just shoot directly at it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Huh?
there are hands all around us. He's just
I
like,
have hands.
Go ahead. Give me an attack.
I'm doing it.
That's not an attack roll.
18.
You rolled a 9 and you get an 18.
Yes.
Jesus. Yeah, okay. You're level you're level 5. Yeah, that hits. Give me your damage.
Oh, 12 again.
Okay, cool.
It just fucking explodes like a pit bull.
Nope, still alive. Do you do anything else with your other action?
Well, I can't attack again, but
Dab.
I know.
It's up to you.
What can I do?
I'm just keeping track of all your actions and make sure to nya and pose at the end of it.
Yeah, pose.
Cool.
You gotta remind me. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
will.
terrible.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
The gimmick is, Danny, if you don't remember to pose, you're slowed.
Is it? I thought. What? Really?
No, sorry.
I thought it was something I was forced to do.
That was the gloves that did like the.
Yeah, I know.
posting?
If you
No, it was the maid
do
outfit.
not
If I didn't
end
have
your
the
turn,
maid outfit.
if you do not end your turn in a cat pose, you have disadvantage on dex ability checks and your movement's reduced to 0.
There you go.
Oh, Nyan pose.
Okay. From now on, tell me, or
I'll
otherwise.
try to remember.
Mhm.
Yes. Let's see. Okay. The next thing I have on there. Could I do Hunter's Mark as an action, or is it only bonus action?
I think it's an action to cast and a bonus action to move it from there. But I mean, just look at that thing.
No, it's a bonus action to cast, I think.
Oh, is it? Go ahead.
I was like curious. Let's see. It says bonus action to
I'd
cast.
say you can cast bonus action things. We can say that you use your action to disengage, and you have a bonus action now available for you to do whatever you want to do.
Okay. So then, like, I can.
Yeah,
it's
you
okay
can
for me to
Hunter's Mark.
cast Hunter's
Yeah.
Mark? Okay,
Yeah, you're
then I'll
using
do
a
that.
Okay, you cast Hunter's Mark. He's now Hunter's Marked. Where is it?
Cast.
Hunter's Mark. Alright. He's marked. Or it's marked. I believe that is all of your actions. Do you want to move anymore?
No, that's it.
End of your turn?
I had my turn. Yeesh.
Okay, here we go. Furbrand, you look and you see Sylfania yelling this, and you see Bax praying, you still don't see anything, and you have dark vision.
I don't know what the fuck this.
You
fucking
saw my
crazy
arrows
bitch
go
talking
like
about.
past your head and literally hit something.
You just shot at the fucking wall, my dude.
Yeah, your brain is like, she's shooting at nothing. It's just, you don't, not comprehending anything existing there.
Like, is there something behind the wall? What am I looking for here?
No, it's in the middle there, in the center, but just a few feet, just like a foot in front of the bonfire.
That's all I'm gonna let you say because it's 6
Okay.
seconds. So.
Yeah.
Dodge action.
Dodge
Could I
action?
also just spit something out then in the 6 seconds? then?
Yeah, you can spit out something on 6 seconds.
There's something having a hold of me. Can you maybe help that with that? Help with that maybe? I don't know.
It's got a really good grip right now on my balls.
What do you do?
It's got that gorilla grip.
if you're going with it like, hey,
Yeah.
something's grabbing me. Does he look like visibly restrained or?
Yeah, he looks like something's grabbed him by the balls. It's a very
Okay.
standard pose. His legs apart,
Um,
hands sort of
He goes down
hovering.
and actually grabs my balls. Now I have hold of them.
I'm gonna just move over here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna fucking Spartan kick you in the chest to move you a square away.
No, no.
I'm doing a push.
Okay, give me
It's
an
not
attack
safe,
roll to
please.
hit him, I guess, just to be safe, in case you miss, and roll
rolling
that one.
I'm doing a push.
Oh, okay, so just give me a strength check then.
Whoa.
2.
Well,
Yeah,
you're-
as you
you're-
push him, you notice that like he gets pushed and then immediately goes "Ugh," as something has tugged him back to where he
Well.
was standing.
I have 2 attacks. I push again.
Go ahead.
Fucking roundhouse kick. 3 again.
So same thing happens.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay, Max, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm literally just going.
Yep,
You rolled 2 3s in a row, bro.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Mads has to die. I rolled for it, Danny.
He's already.
Oh my god!
Okay.
No! Okay.
You're gonna
He's
take.
gonna fucking die to this.
I gotta actually commune to a god right now. I'm gonna find the Bible.
You take 3. You take. You,
Testes!
you take 3 bludgeoning damage from your balls being pulled back and forth from his hand.
My balls!
No, what do they call the fucking like metal pendulum things where you have like 5
Oh, yeah, that-
balls and you... Yeah, that's just your testicles right now.
Indeed. In any case, is that your turn for Red? Is that all you do? Or do you do something
That's
else?
That's all I do.
What?
I do the 2 pushes and move there.
Wonderful. Now, what happens is, let me try something. So, this thing,
God damn.
oh,
Can't believe you've done me like this.
Oh lord.
what this thing does is,
Break the rest of the wall.
yeah, lunges through the wall, because it's just loose dirt, and bites down on bags. So it's basically hovering above the above the hand, because the hand's protruding from the ground. But they're basically gonna not occupy the same space, but it's like here, but it's biting bags. And I have a thing for this, hold on. Because this is important, I believe.
Did you just teleport nothing personal, kid?
And he ran really far.
Well, hold on.
God damn.
Wait, what is this whole thing here? Is that the
That's the neck.
that's the body.
That's the neck, because it can move 120 feet. But the neck stays where it is, which is you're able to hit it. So I made this kind of thing where, like, you can tell where the neck is, and you can kind of punch it if you see it. But it's there. I believe... Oh, god damn it. It's just to mark where the neck is, kind of like a snake-like thing, because I believe for the neck, from seeing this, can recoil or shoot full range as a move action. The head's movement can provoke an attack of opportunity if you can see, and can be targeted. That's why I've put these little thingies on there, okay? These are basically just the necks. Oh, sorry. Well, imagine it's just a very long neck that's just like... It's the only way I could figure out to do it, okay? And it's trying to bite down on Bax. It has advantage because Bax is not seeing it, and it's restrained by the hand.
I swear, I think Natalie's actually on your side, Gabe. I think she actually just wants me killed.
It's not my fault you failed all your fucking saving throws, my dude. You really should be resting after you're dead, but you got called in and you agreed to go down the hole. It's all on you, my guy. It's not my fault, okay? Right, it's grappled and it's restrained. I believe with the restrained, creatures have advantage on the attack, and it has advantage anyway, so it just has one advantage.
Bro, it's just...
I'm even surprised that, like, it didn't, like, reset the counter that I was dead. Like, I still can't see it. And I was fucking dead. When does that shit
what's your DC? What's your AC? What's your armor class?
13.
It misses because as it extends its head and tries to bite you, what happens is it stops singing for a second. And as it stops singing, you guys all notice it. You guys now can see it. You can see
Holy shit!
this. Yeah, so you just, as it breaks through the wall, you now blink, and in a second there is this like teeth right in front of your face, and you manage to like lean back as it like chomps on the side.
Now do you see
I
it?
lean
Yeah.
back, my balls just keep me there like, oh!
Yeah, your balls are still keeping you there, but you manage to dodge your head. And now, Fervorand, you notice a long neck that just whooshes past you. And you see it now. And it's just a long, like, slithering, kind of humanoid neck, just very fleshy and extended, and that face. Snapped its jaws right near backs. I believe, from looking at the sheet, it's an action to do the bite. It's done its movement, but I believe when it's attacking, it's not singing. So that's the point.
Am I aware
Yeah.
that it was singing?
No.
Okay, so it just like fucking no clip popped into existence.
Yes. To you, it popped into existence as the jaws snapped. Sildana, you could hear kind of like a weird, like a fuzzy thing around your head. And then the moment it snapped its jaws, it stopped. And you notice that the moment it closed its mouth, Bax and Fervorand both see it. Like they recoil from it. And you also see the hand grabbing your balls, Bax.
Yeah, that's normal.
I look at them and I just like, now do you see it? Yeah.
Okay, so that was its turn. It's got its mouth closed now. This hand, I believe, is going to... do the hands move? Let me check. I don't think they do. I don't think they have a movement speed.
It would be pretty fucked up if they did.
They just like...
I mean, they can just go underground and just
You
come
already
back
have
out
one
again.
on the
can't they?
balls.
But that's the thing as well. It has a
They're
reach.
gonna grab the other ball.
It has a reach of 10 feet. So, I forgot about that. You should have had disadvantage in those attacks, but they've already happened. So, I'm just going to make it attack you, Sylfania.
What?
Because you're 10 feet away from it. And it can. So, as you think the hand is done, it extends from the ground just like the neck and attempts to grab you.
How does that go?
Does a 23 hit? It does, because you have your AC is 15. It manages to hit you. It does some damage to you. You take 3 bludgeoning damage. And I need you to give me a DC 15 saving throw. And remember, dexterity saving throws, you have advantage on those.
Yep.
Because of your outfit and because of haste.
Dexterity.
Actually, the outfit's redundant. All you need is a butt plug. Honestly, all you need is the butt plug. You don't need anything else.
Let's see.
Wasn't there a
Ooh,
bonus
if you save the saving... oh, no, you don't...
Yeah,
it's not
if
damage.
if I succeed, I don't take damage. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is... the damage comes before the saving throw. So. This is good against dragons. What'd you get?
20.
20, yeah. You managed to not be grappled. But you still take the damage. And you manage to, like, step away as the hand, like, retracts back to where it is, to the same, like, location.
How much damage was it?
3 bludgeoning. They don't do that much damage, but they're nasty because they grab you by the balls.
Think for yourself. I'm getting.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I pose.
And you pose, good. And you didn't say anything, so you don't need to say yeah. This hand is going to...
It's gonna squeeze the testes. Squeeze and twist them.
Test his
It's gonna
might.
be like a fucking one of those cookie commercials, like twisted.
Are you still
Call it.
doing the defensive motion, Fairbrand?
No, I moved and pushed him twice. So
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
not-
So it's going to try to grab you now, for a round.
Alright.
And
It's gonna stop having me in a grab.
17.
yes, it stops grabbing you. 17? Okay.
Yeah.
Nope. You managed to dodge out of the way because you can see it now. And yeah, believe that is its turn. And is now your turn, Bax. That was stupid of me. Should have kept you grappled. But yeah, now this thing, this head is near your face.
You just feel instant relief the moment it lets go.
Yeah.
It's the good old woo. That's a little bit funky. Alright. Well.
It's probably not a good idea to be standing right next to it.
Well, yeah, but like getting away from it is a hand. It's a fucking face going straight on me anyway. So I'm gonna stay here, and I'm gonna spawn in the Shadow Blade.
Okay.
Go Shadow Blade.
There we go. I gave my little Shadow Bladey, and it's advantage in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20!
Nat 20.
Oh
Nice.
god, it's looking favorably on you.
Yes.
And that is a
He's had his dick twisted a bit.
23 psychic damage.
Ooh, psychic, is it?
Yes.
1 second.
You son of a bitch!
I'm gonna check if
You
it's...
grab my balls, I take yours!
Wait, are you attacking the head or the hand?
The head.
The head, okay.
I feel like psychic damage shouldn't really work on hands.
No.
Ow.
Yeah. Ow, man. That's kind of a dick move. Anyway,
yeah, guess that, yeah,
that's my
that hit,
bonus
that
action on my
hits
action.
23, yeah?
yeah.
Head's looking banged up as you slice into it. Do you have any more actions to do?
No.
Do you want to step away or do anything else? No?
No.
Okay, then end your action. Sylfania, it's your turn.
Also, you can remove the thing on him.
Oh, yeah.
On Bax.
I'm not risking those fucking attack options.
Wait,
I'm fucking
that attack, did you do it with disadvantage?
Why would he have disadvantage?
Oh yeah, he wouldn't. But you didn't do -4 to it. Yeah. Oh, well, it is a natural 20. Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
It's a nat 20. Even if it
I
wasn't, it
forgot
would've
you're
been a
not
24.
restrained anymore. So yeah, never mind that.
It would also have been a 24, and I assume that would still
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. I thought you were still restrained.
I am going to be backing up a lot further.
Okay. Do you use your
Much.
action or bonus action to disengage?
Do I still have to disengage?
I mean, you're within 10 feet of it.
But I'm okay. Yeah, then I would disengage as my bonus action. Okay, and I'm just gonna try and just get as far as I can. Not into this corner exactly, but just like good distance. And I'm gonna shoot it again.
Go ahead.
Shoot it, man! Shoot it, man!
You better fucking pelt that thing with a lot of arrows, motherfucker.
Goddamn right.
Better turn that fucking snake into a porcupine.
Oop. Boom. Oh wait, I had my thing too. I forgot.
Oh yeah, don't you have the bonus to attack with your bow if you have the bracers, right? Because you took off
If
the
I
bracers.
have, if I think, isn't that way? If I have the bracers,
Yeah, but you don't have
Assume.
your braces on, right? So what's your
I
proficiency
have
is
them
+3.
on, but
Your dexterity is +3. So that's the +3s. Where are you getting the +1 and +2 from? Is my question.
+1 bow.
To attack, and what is the other +2?
+2 is probably the fighting style. And then proficiency, right?
and then there was
No,
a Hunter's
proficiency is
Mark.
+3. Plus, a Hunter's Mark doesn't give you advantage on attacks. It just helps you damage.
So +3 from proficiency. I'm assuming +3 from the stat, +1 from the bow, and +2 from the fighting style.
Because I removed the attunement with the bracers.
Okay. On the foundry, right?
Yeah, on Foundry. I did that
Okay,
all
yeah,
that.
gotcha. Okay, then never mind. Then yeah, it's probably from something else. That's good. So you do 11 damage. Do you? Oh, that's to attack. 11.
No, that's the attack,
It does
yeah.
hit.
It does hit?
Yeah, give me damage and give me a 1 extra d6, which you forgot to do for Hunter's Mark last for the first attack.
Okay. Let's see here. And so damage and 1d6.
Regular damage, right? Because it's not.
Yeah. Well, no, the bow I'm using is magical.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the scouting bow.
Okay.
Okay, 11 piercing. And then
Yep.
I go Nya. Pose.
Cool.
Pose.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. Yes.
Cool. Farverand.
What the fuck is this thing? Oh my god! Ah!
Alright, I'm gonna attack.
What in the goddamn motherfucking shit?
He just goes up. Like a cat fighting all of a sudden.
Okay. I'm going to do a pro gamer move. I'm going to attack it.
A pro gamer move, you say?
Is it flanked? Is it flanked?
I'd say no.
Alright. 23 to hit.
Bear with me for a second here. I'm just adjusting some things. Real quick. Second. Just gonna do something here real quick. Oh. Alright. Cool. So, yes, it does hit. Give me your damage, please.
It's gonna take this damage, and it's gonna need to do a Constitution saving throw DC of 14.
14? Alright.
Yep.
Constitution saving throw. DC of 14.
You can just click the button on the
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, 16.
Alright.
Saves.
I attack him again. Oh, 12.
Hits.
Alright. You know how he had to do a Constitution save?
Yeah, it does it again,
He's
right?
gonna have to do it again.
Is that for a stunning strike?
Stunning strike, baby?
So you're using up your key points. Just keep track of your key points, okay?
I've used 2.
All right, Constitution as well, yeah.
Yep.
Let me do that again.
Fucking go.
That's 16 again. it beats
Well,
it.
unfortunately for it, I also have this thing called Flurry of Blows, and I'm gonna do that. So I wasted 3.
Go ahead.
With
Yeah.
2 more fucking bonus
Waste
attacks.
everything you got.
I'm fucking going nuclear.
I mean, this thing just appeared next to you. That hits.
20 that hits. It's gonna take this much damage, and he's gonna do the DC 14 save again.
Alright. Exciting combat.
Exciting.
It beats it.
Well,
God damn.
last chance.
No.
Meets it
And-
beats it. So it hits it.
Oh, I hit it. Okay.
It's not hard to hit. It's just right next to you.
Damn, minimum of 5 damage. Well, he's gonna do the same one more time.
Yeah, I think you've used up all your key points at this point, didn't you?
I have. This was exactly all of them.
It fails, the last one. What is it?
He's stunned!
Okay, stunned condition. So many conditions. Stunned. What does it do?
Okay. So, with the
It
stun
took you
condition...
like so many tries.
it took a lot of fucking tries.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
incapacitated.
Stun-
Can't
he's
move. Can't speak only falteringly. Automatically fails to make the dexterity throws. Attacks have advantage against it. And incapacitated can't take actions or reactions. Ooh, nasty.
Yep. He's fucked until my next turn.
Until your next turn? Jesus Christ.
And he's like last on like the whole.
Wow.
So
Is that? Oh, sorry. Is that your turn, or do you do anything else?
that's yeah, that's my turn. I'm gonna stay there. I'm good.
All right. So it's currently incapacitated. It cannot. It says it can speak, but only falteringly, right?
Yeah, that's like mumbling, really. If you're thinking about him putting on a song again, then
Because it's
well,
not actually a song with words. It's like a psychic ability, and it isn't an action or a reaction. It's just a thing it does.
well, I mean, he's stunned. Like he can't. That's the point of it.
Yeah, let's say he can't. That's fine. I'll go with this. That makes sense. I guess that's its turn. I can't do anything. It's still like
I swear, if the hands can move, no.
the hands.
What do you mean?
The hands can't move, but they're immune to psychic damage. So, and they're not being stunned, so they're gonna do something.
Wait,
the hands
did
do
you say the hands are a part of the creature then?
Yes, but the
But if the creature is stunned, then ergo the hand should be as well.
that is an interesting question.
I mean, technically,
I
yeah.
thought this
It's,
was all like attached to it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
it's
because
the
they
same
move,
creature.
Yeah, because they move
Can
separately.
you imagine, like, you fucking knock its skull for a ringer and it still keeps giving you a fucking hand job?
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
it
fine.
doesn't-
Been killing it and still like
Fine.
ringing my balls.
It's stunned. It's stunned. It's your turn, Bax. What do you do? You have a stunned head in front of you.
Yeah, you
gonna
don't get to
fucking
die.
shag it.
God.
What do you do? Damn it.
Shang it again.
I wasted all of my key points for this. I will get maximum value.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits. Sure.
I saw they can move.
Okay.
Oh god, that's such a low roll. A 5.
You seem so fucking disappointed.
It's
This
because
thing
Natalie
has
doesn't
so
get to
much
do
cool
anything.
shit, and I don't sit here on my ass. Okay. What else do you do? You stab it.
I just thought I'd like run away over here.
Okay. Fine. You can do that. Run.
Hi,
guess.
Megavirus.
I guess just fucking run, you coward. Anything else you do? Anything else? No? Okay, Saldana, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a shooter.
Yep, go ahead. Do that.
Yay.
You have advantage. You have advantage.
I have advantage. That's. I don't used to get to use my sneak attack on it though, do I?
Sorry?
I don't get to use my sneak attack on that though, do I?
No, you do because you have advantage.
Oh yeah, because I have advantage.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you did
And
have
also
advantage
because
before.
I'm within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, you did have advantage before. Now you do. So
Okay. Let's see.
that is
24.
a 24. That does
Yeah,
hit.
that, of course it hits.
Give me that much.
And let's see, because it's sneak attack. I get to do all that cool shit with sneak attack. 2, 2d6, and I add an extra d6 because of the. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, does it count as like a free advantage on attack roll? You don't need to take whatever.
16.
Yeah,
Damn,
piercing, and it is a magical bow.
Cool, gotcha. You managed to land a hit straight through one of its eye sockets, but it's still kind of standing there.
God damn it! It's still.
You have another attack, I believe, and a bonus action.
I can do another attack.
You have 2 attacks.
Because of haste.
Oh, well, you told me I couldn't do that.
No, you have 2 actions.
Yeah. Okay,
One
I'm just
attack
gonna-
per action.
Yeah, 1
I
attack
want
per
to
action.
attack again.
Okay, go ahead. With advantage.
I gotta. Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
that
course
hits.
that hits. I don't feel like I'm gonna like really miss this.
Ooh, it's stunned, bruh. How much is that? I can't see.
20.
Sorry. That is 20. How
20
do
piercing damage.
how do you want to destroy this
Oh my
monstrosity?
god. The end of fun. You ended all the fun.
You've ended all my fun.
Maximum value, baby.
Oh,
That fucking
this is
flurry of
beautiful.
blows and the stunning strike fucked me. And also the fact that I stopped the grip. I made the mistake of stopping the grip on Bax's balls and trying to grip you.
You should have held on, Hyder.
I mean,
It's more, you were more of a threat than Bax, so I think it was like, maybe I should grapple this fucker before he does anything, but yeah.
yeah, I went supernova.
Yeah, you did. You just nuked it. I mean, imagine you just standing like, what is she shooting at? And then suddenly there's like, a head materializes with teeth and you just go, ah!
I did the equivalent of screaming and reaction punching it in the face.
That's what you did multiple fucking times.
So as I like,
Yeah.
I take like I take like my 2 shots, and like I shoot them both out. They take out both of its eyes, and as it just falls down, I just go like, nya, pose.
As you shoot it, what kind of pose do you take when you finish?
Hand on
I like
hip, hand on head.
no, kind of just like kitty hands and like one leg up in the air.
Yeah, this one,
Yeah.
nya pose.
Yeah.
As you do that, you hear the thing, whatever this is, it erupts into like a very like very high pitched screech, and it, yeah, the end of fun, stunning strike. You get me, Comet Lord. I was freaking trying so hard to make it cool, but they found it when it only had 1 head, and they fucked it. You know?
I mean, I am good at fucking things.
Yeah, I was literally counting in the back the percentages of it growing ahead, and every person it consumed, it came closer and closer, and it was supposed to do it with the next victim, but you guys have jump started it. Fuck.
Aw,
Anyway,
was this supposed to was this supposed to be the
We killed the end boss early.
It's
is
not
what
an
we-
end
Aw.
boss. It's kind of a thing that if you noticed it early enough, you would have.
this was supposed to be
no.
the pulse hydra.
Yeah, but
Right?
this because it grows slowly, it could be at the very beginning a sort of level 3 like first monster if you guys paid a lot more attention at the very beginning and saved your wisdom saves. You could have just discovered it because you live right above it. Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
what? A false
yeah.
dragon? Ooh, let me take
Wait,
a
you
look at
haven't
that
seen-
comment. I haven't seen a false dragon. You need to
Okay,
send it to me on Discord. Hold on, let me wrap this up. You can send it to me on Discord after this. But the point is, if you guys have met it in like very beginning, I made it like this is the stage where at level 3 you can kind of fight it off, but it's dangerous. Whenever it grows a second head, one of the heads is always singing, and the other one is doing other shit. So if you fail your wisdom save, you can't see it. Them's the deal. You get blapped. But you guys have found it early, so good on you. So my idea was it could be an end boss if you guys have completely ignored it and carried on doing whatever you're doing. But because you guys didn't ignore it, it's not an end boss, I guess. I just made it fair in real time.
The reason I was the only one able to see was because I was able to like succeed like much earlier.
No, last saving throw. I record them. You've saved the last saving throw you needed to do for it when it stopped singing and it ate someone. It stops singing for that moment when it attacks. And then after it finishes eating, it sings again, and everybody has to do a wisdom save. Everybody failed except you. So you're affected by it. You're not affected by the blind song. That's what it is.
Okay.
Natalie,
Yeah.
I'm going to get your hopes up. Comet Lord Miniatures is doing like a codex of a monster manual, which includes a false knight and a false dragon. And if you love the false hydra, you're gonna fucking love those.
I mean, maybe for later, but for now, this was it. And so as you shoot it in the eyes, it releases the screech. All of you guys grab your ears. The screech reverberates, and the walls start shaking in this mud dugout little cave. So it's not over yet because you guys have to escape before the cave collapses. But
Oh man, we don't get to keep our trophy.
I have 40 feet of movement.
yes, and you are hasted, but Bax, you're shit out of luck, as they say. The hands start writhing, and then they drop dead. The head, like the neck, doesn't scorch back; it just drops. And you, for the first time since you entered the city, Ferverand and Bax, there were moments, Bax, where you thought you were being watched, Sildana. Moments where suddenly you, Bax, attacked Ferverand, and Ferverand started fighting you. Moments where you felt this strange fear come over you, Bax, and you just ran somewhere. All of these keep flashing, and immediately your brain clears up. And it's the first time since the beginning of the campaign, episode 1, go back and watch it. You guys feel like your minds are clear completely. And you still don't remember people who are dead, that got erased, memories got erased, but all of the moments your brain now clicks of sudden control.
Disappearances.
Yeah, you can't really do this now, but like when you were suddenly like prompted to do something unusual or strange tics or fears or something, they all dissipate and your mind just feels clearer than it is. It is a fun victory, however, the cave, from the screech, the walls keep shaking and you can feel like dirt falling from on top of you. And I need, this is going to be a turn-by-turn challenge. You can use skills to help other players. You can use your turn to help drag them. But let me see how quickly the cave will collapse.
Good thing I'm the fastest person here.
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
Okay, I have my timer for the collapse. It is now, I believe, you haven't moved Sildana, but you finished attacking it. You've used both your attacks.
Yep.
Sorry.
Can I be a complete asshole?
Yeah.
Does Bax have disadvantage on his movement because of his twisting nuts?
Nah, it's fine.
Damn.
But he doesn't have advantage and he moves what he moves. So we have Sildana. You now have a bonus action left and movement. You can feel the cave shaking and earth dripping from the top on you.
I run over to Bags.
Okay.
I'm like, you gotta move.
Okay, we gotta measure.
Yeah.
How much is that? I'd say that was 15 feet, right? Or 10 feet.
It was about where was I? I know.
Yeah, 10
was
feet.
Right, where did I go?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Okay, and then you say you gotta move back, and what do? That's 10 feet out of your 60.
Is it oh yeah, this is still just turns.
Yep.
Do
you help Bax or do you run?
I'm gonna try and help Bax.
Okay, then your movement is halved, but you can grab Bax and run with him, so that you move 30 feet with Bax.
Okay, so I move normal feet.
Yeah. But you also have a bonus action dash if you would like to use it.
You can just leave him in the dust.
It scares me like I'm a handbag.
Then yeah, I would do the bonus action as well if he also gets to come along as well.
I'd say yeah, but it's another 30 feet.
Okay, so right around here. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna grab Bax. Oops, sorry, the music stopped. Bax comes with you. Oh, pardonnez-moi. Bax comes with you. Oh yeah, no, sorry, he was here. And I believe that is your turn. That is all of the things you could have done. Ferverand, it's your turn.
Ferverand, cut its head off and take it as a trophy.
That's exactly what I was gonna do. How long would it take me to cut its head off?
It's a pretty thick neck. It's a very about 5 foot, 4 feet wide. How are you going to cut it? You have a sickle, right? Give me.
2 sickles. I could just go
If you want to use your action to attack twice,
I'll do that.
Yeah, do that, and I'm gonna give a threshold of damage of. If you hit more than 15 points of damage, you manage to cut it off cleanly.
Okay, let's see here.
Because we need evidence of this thing existing.
9, 18.
Yeah, you manage it. I think that was a fair one because it's a D6, and if you get a 15, that you needed to get quite high up on both. All right. Oh, you have +4. I forgot about that. But anyway, you managed to sever the head, grab it, and you now have a bonus action and movement.
Damn, you did some fast work there.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah, but remember, this is you running in the dirt for now. Then you have to crawl up.
Yeah.
That will slow you down.
I mean,
Just
half movement, but
reminder.
it's
Just a
still funny.
reminder. Yeah. Why are you going halfway? Half movement?
Because you're crawling.
No. You're still running here. You haven't crawled yet.
Yeah, no, I'm saying when we crawl, we'll be at a half speed.
Yeah. Wait. You moved. Oh, 40 feet is your movement. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. Now it is. As you two have moved, the cave shakes, and you notice the whole area that was behind you, where there was the Hydra, and you guys broke the wall of dirt. Now there's like a collapse of just dirt on top of it. And you notice that the walls in the room where you're standing start to shake as well. So you're feeling you gotta get the fuck out of here now.
Oh boy.
Get the fuck out!
Bax, where do you go?
You're
So that's
gonna,
your
like,
full
Of course I
movement?
dash.
That's your full movement, I believe, right?
No, that's 45.
Okay.
Just to get there, and then I guess like it's half speed, so I get like what? It's fucking 15. And I get like 1, I guess.
Yeah, I'll let you, because you're just crawling into the hole, and you just get in there, and you're like, starting to like,
At least you're not gonna be the last
grabbing
one.
your way in.
Someone push my butt.
Okay.
I can't help but imagine you're like running as if you've been riding a saddle, just because of how much pain your testicles are in.
The idea is you've clogged the path now. Nobody can leave because your big butt's covering it up.
Nope, nobody can leave him behind if he's first.
Yeah, exactly.
Sildana, it's your turn.
Well, okay. So can I not like help push him or something?
I mean, you can run up to him. How much is that? What distance is that? How many feet is that? That is, I believe, yeah, that's 50. I think that's 50 feet. Yeah, you can move 50 feet as your hastened movement, and then you still have 10 feet. So let's do the math here. Okay, so you have 10 feet from your just regular haste movement. You can use both of your actions and a bonus action. Oh my god, hasted rogue is scary. You can move both your actions and a bonus action as dash. So that will be 120 feet plus 60. That is 180 feet. You have 190 feet movement left. If you're pushing him, I still need you to give me a strength saving, just an athletics check to see if you are strong enough to push him up.
You just fucking bulldoze him through.
So you have
Break his
180.
ankle
So basically you
over.
have, yeah. How much is that? 21.
21.
Jesus Christ. Okay, you guys are just. What are you rolling? What is going on? Okay, so Sildana, you move half speed, so 180 divided by half is 90. And you're pushing him up. You can move him 90 feet, which makes... You're just like...
I'm just imagining his face just like goes down on the floor and his butt is just like high up and I'm just like a lawnmower.
I'm literally being bulldozed,
You're bulldozing him out. Okay, Bax, because of the amount of strength and the speed you're going at, I need you to give me a Constitution saving. First of all, I need you to give me a Dexterity saving throw to keep like forward facing and not like break a limb or something. You know, to keep like a suppository. You're getting the point that you're getting pushed from the back, and you're just like, okay, I gotta straighten up. So give me a Dexterity saving throw to see how fast you realize that you need to group up into a position.
It's at this point you realize
No,
what's
bro,
like to be your dad.
Okay,
and
I
you're-
need you to
you're
give-
I
kinda
was like
excited.
almost in
Yeah,
that.
I need you to give me. Yeah, I've seen that. I need you to give me. You do take damage because you don't react quick. Actually, no. Before you take damage, you don't react quick enough because you're crawling with your elbows up, right, or with your hands, and then you suddenly get pushed. So obviously, with a really intense speed. So give me a Constitution saving throw. If you roll lower than 15, you take 1d6 damage. If you roll lower than 10, you take 1d10 damage. So
1d10, 1d10.
from friction burn, from just maybe
it
dislocating a
Constitution
shoulder
saving
or
throw?
something.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
Constitution
getting
saving
friction
throw.
burn, all right.
Give me a Constitution
I'm
saving
getting
throw.
friction burn, yeah.
That is okay. Okay, you
No
take
silence for him.
1d10 friction / damage, and we'll see what happens.
Max.
No, you take 4 friction
Damn it.
damage.
Not even half, baby.
Yep, you take 4 friction damage. I did say it before you rolled, and so it is as it is. And you two literally get propelled out of this hole at a pretty crazy speed. So actually, you just go, and I need you
I also
to.
just fly out of the hole so fast I land in the fucking like fucking fruits over here?
Yeah, so the question is now, I need you both to give me dexterity saving throws, both Sildana and Bax, because of the propulsivity speed.
This is a can of fire.
Well, I have advantage on this, so here's the thing.
Yeah, go ahead. Alright.
19.
And 13. Why does Bax have advantage on dexterity saving throw again?
I know I do.
I don't.
No, that's just me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, because I've seen 3 dice, I got confused. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, both of you are kind of okay. Bax, you managed to land without breaking anything else, but you're all like, you got those, you know, like when you drop and you hit, like you fall on the ground and then you raise your arms and you have like ground specks in your hands and like bits of asphalt. It's just annoying, but it really fucking hurts. You're covered in like these sort of, your face and your arms and your legs are covered in these like earthy, like embedded little bits. You're all scratched up, but you're not like dying, you're not broken anything, and you're out of the hole, and you can hear rumbling from like that where the hole was. But the 2 of you are safely landed over here, and you're fine. Is that, I believe that's all you do, Sildana, right? That's all of your movement. You're using everything you have to move. Cool.
Yep, we're out.
Fervorad, it's your turn. What do you do?
I've already mathed this out. By the point I reach for this, and with a dash, and with that halved, I can get to here and end my turn.
Cool. As you end your turn, you hear the passage behind you collapse, and like this room is now covered in earth. You can feel the sort of the thing you're going up start to like, you know, lose its form. So you reckon unless you get out next turn, you will be sealed in here, basically. But for now, you're okay. You just managed to jump in.
I can get in front of the hole before it collapses.
Okay, then I guess we just won't do the other turns.
I have exactly enough.
Yeah, you have exactly enough movement to jump out, and just as you jump out, the hole behind you, like, it's still there, but, like, the passageway sort of narrows down and, like, morphs a little bit, and it's
And
all
you did that
covered
all
up.
while carrying the head.
Yeah, you do that all while carrying the head. The head isn't that heavy, it's like a human head. Yep, and I guess that is, we're out of combat. You killed it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you've managed to escape, kill this thing, and I think it's a good place to end, because we're playing quite late. One thing I do want to say is congratulations, you guys. We will do the aftermath of this later, but basically you're sitting down on the floor, and none of you even broke any wine, because you all managed to save your dex saves, and, you know, the wine is still safe.
Cool, I take a swig of it.
The only thing I need is an hour's rest, and I'm ready to go supernova again.
Yeah, so you have the head of the hydrant in your hand, which is, it's disgusting. It's terrifying.
I grab one of the, like, finer wine bottles.
Yeah, and you just like...
I'm fucking pulling the cork.
One thing I want to say
I'm
before
also
we
doing
end.
the same.
Yeah, before we
You
end.
can have a little. Can I also have a little bit? Jesus.
Before we end, I wanted to say is, in episode 1, I've introduced this Hydra. So basically the way these Hydras are produced is one person who is under the control of the song brings a head into a city, digs a hole, buries the head, and then the head eats him. And then, you know, it starts growing and eating things. I will give you this hint. It's not a hint, I'm just going to tell you because I've been sitting on this for a year. Literally a year today. The beggar who wanted to sign up to work in the kitchens as a dishwasher on day 1, that only Fervoran noticed there was a beggar and looking kind of dirty. That was the one controlled by the head. And so he went down to the kitchen and into the pantry and started digging the hole. And because the head sort of made everybody else forget he existed after it ate him, nobody even saw him.
Can you imagine if I just went like, no, get out of here, like, kick them out?
Yeah, but they didn't because they all failed wisdom saves, and all they saw was just a person asking for a job to be dishwasher, and they were busy, so they said yeah. But yeah, since then,
why do you have a tumor on you?
Since then, it has consumed. I'll give you some stats because I've been doing this behind scenes. Every few days, because it had to be careful when it hunts. It consumed a few people, and just so you know, it ate 1, 2, 3, 4. It managed to eat 3.
How many of them we actually know?
It managed to eat 3. It was gonna eat a 4th one today, but you managed to talk to a Tan and go down into the pantry before it did that. But yeah, you actually know, you've met all 3 people it ate, but one of them, none of you have ever talked about this person, so I was like, never came up if you remember him or not.
If one of them was the fucking noble bitch I met in the market,
Nope.
I don't know what it would ping
Nope.
the false side.
Do you remember
Yeah.
there was this guy who kept saying there be witches in this town who wanted to be a cook, but he was kind of shit and a town was giving him some shit?
Kind of.
Yeah, see? Kind of. He was the one who got ate. And the third one was, of course, Eris's husband, Lador.
That's why he's missing.
That's why she doesn't remember him. But Atan save got a natural 20 2 times in a row, so he remembers Lador. Just gone missing.
He's the only one.
Yeah, and you, Sylfania, you also remember Lador. Because you
remember
saved the
Lador.
last saving throw. But further-ended backs, you don't know what the fuck Lador is. You think Eris was never married. What are you talking about? But yeah, all of this aftermath will be discussed later because for now, I believe we're going to end it. We've been playing for quite a while. It's quite a late stream. But this is, it's a 1-year anniversary and you fight the Hydra. I thought it was quite poetic.
Then we immediately pop.
I still find it kind of funny how salty you were.
I was a little bit salty, you know. You gotta give me
You
this,
basically
right?
ruined all of the fun right there.
I didn't get to play the blind song and make you do the last wisdom saving throws, you know. I had to base it off of your 4 episodes ago, those saving throws. You know, I felt a bit annoyed. But it managed to summon the hands and it managed to do a bite attack. I've done at least almost every function it had. I'm happy with that, so it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, if I were aware of the singing quality, I would have just cast silence.
Yes, but that's the thing. When you started this, you don't even know what this thing is. You don't see it.
No fucking idea.
I find it hilarious how this thing attacked you and you saw it then and immediately went ah! Stunned it. And then Sylfania with her pose, pose, pose.
Oh god.
In a maid outfit with a butt plug. This game.
At this point, Danny just fucking word with pride.
Yes.
At this point, I just realized how much I won here.
No, Danny, you have, I'm telling you, if you use both your actions, your bonus action from being a rogue, and your movement to move, you basically have 60 times 4. So that's 240 feet of movement in 6 seconds.
You're Speedy Gonzalez.
I know. I'm speed.
And that's the thing. Actually, having the ears is redundant because, honestly, the butt plug gives you haste, which gives you everything. But the problem is, the ears just give you a dex saving throw. Oh, no, okay, you take half damage. Okay, you take no damage.
Yeah, it's basically cutting action for free.
Yeah, I suppose...
Cutting dodge, I mean.
Yeah, I suppose cat paws... Yeah, no, all of them do something, but there's a double... You basically have 2 times advantage on saving throws, which cancels each other out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I made this combat I made this monster with the idea that if you're level 3 in your beginning, right, and you stumble upon it, you won't immediately die. But also, I suppose because you're level 5 now, it's a little bit easy. But yeah.
But does that mean we gotta level up?
Yeah, not every combat is gonna be close to death or backs almost dying. Not every combat.
I was half health.
Not everyone.
See? Not every combat. Not every combat backs goes down. But yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed. I'm happy you enjoyed the little Hydra. I've been sitting on the secret for so long. I can't have secrets, so this has been really hard for me. And I'm glad it's
How
over.
did you decide who was gonna get eaten?
I actually have an NPC table of all the NPCs I've made until now that live in Lodenbra, and one of them, the first one was of course the person who brought it in. The second one, I did a random spin. The third one was always going to be Lador because I needed to give, at some point, I needed to give
Some sort of
it makes
hint.
sense, yeah. Fourth one was I made an NPC specifically to be eaten. Fifth one, again, was from the list. Sixth one, made an NPC specifically to be eaten, etc., etc. And you know what? Atan was on that list. And he was, if the Hydra was left unchecked, it would have eaten Atan and actually grown ahead from that, which I found to be really cool. Because
no, my son.
No, not your son, Atan the cook.
Oh, Atan, my bad.
The cook. It's because they're right next to the pantry. It's really easy for the
It's so
thing to have
character
access.
for you to forget the name.
I know. Right?
Sylfania doesn't give a shit. Yes. I mean, this is the cause of Alanan's There's a lot of A names here, I get it. But this is the cause of Alanan's trauma. The fact that his mother doesn't remember his own fucking name. Alright, thank you so much for coming to this anniversary. Both my Twitch affiliate anniversary and the game anniversary. I hope to see you guys in succeeding sessions. There's gonna be a lot more spooky shit, but no more random wisdom saves and no more madness. You guys solved that issue. Now all you have to do is focus on the fiends that are in the city trying to do crazy shit.
Yes.
You now are on main quest. No more side quests.
Alright, guys.
Or are
First
there?
clue. How many sex dungeons are there?
Where? In the city? You don't know.
That's the first clue.
in my
How many
house.
sex dungeons?
Can there be one called
Starting
consent?
with Bax's basement.
Maybe. Yeah,
I'm
probably.
really glad you haven't actually, like, you Sylfania hasn't mentioned where the fuck you found the maid outfit.
Not yet. But she
I'm not
did.
gonna say anything.
She did leave. She did leave the box in her room opened up, and the father is still asleep at home. So.
It's gonna be a surprise when he wakes up.
All right. I will see you, some of you, if you guys are coming tomorrow for the marathon stream for my anniversary. But for now, I bid you good day. We're probably gonna rate someone, but I'm going to stop. I'm gonna stop the recording now for the YouTube.
Well, bye.
Whoa.